go. There we go.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let
what
me
happened?
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me
I can't pay my bills.
But my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit.
All right, listen, let's get right into it. I'm going to make some grievances here. Forget all the showy stuff and stuff like that. I'm just getting to you know why I'm here. You can see the earnings up there. Keem last night said that he wasn't going to pay me, which was a bit of a test balloon to see how that would go over. And I realized with Keemstar that you have to do everything publicly, and the only way I'm going to get what is really what I earned is to make this a public issue, because he's floating it out there to see if it's accepted, just like he went to see the NDA is accepted. These are my own. This is basically my only recourse or chance to get the money that I earned. The reason I put that tweet out and made it even more public is because Keemstar, after saying that he wasn't going to pay me for the month of July because I didn't work, also contacted me and said that he wanted to talk. It is non-negotiable that I work the month of July. Non-negotiable. And that's all I'll be doing. I'll be negotiating what I earned and what I didn't because I wasn't there. Even though I've never been docked a day's pay for missing a stream. I was even told to leave the stream early. No one was ever told they couldn't take a vacation, and no one was ever docked in the past, right? So, by that logic, that's it. I think I'm well due this money. He has till the end of the month to pay me before he's a thief, and that's what he is if he doesn't pay me. It's just that simple. And I'm not negotiating with something that I already earned. I am not negotiating with somebody that said they refused to pay me, but now want to talk, right? I've heard through Nick that he doesn't want a war or anything. There's not going to be a war. I'm going to tell the people that you owe me money, and that's it. Because that's the only way to get the money. That's the only way to get around the NDA. That's the only way. I had to write over and over again that I didn't quit, only to be proven right. Kind of, it's almost like I'm Jeffrey Epstein, for Christ's sakes. If I die tomorrow, it wasn't me. And I didn't quit, only to be told that I effectively quit, because that was the idea. Why did I want to record the phone calls before we went to the meeting on Tuesday? So they didn't say I quit when I didn't. So that's it. So they didn't say I quit when I didn't. Also wanted to dispel this rumor that I took more time off than I was supposed to. No, I didn't. I came back on Tuesday like I said I was. I give the exact amount. The reason we didn't get together on Tuesday was because I told them that I was going to record the call, and they were welcome to as well. And there's a very good reason for that, because they were going to tell people that I quit when I didn't, and they did it anyway. So, I mean, that's it. I'm asking you to help me. I'm going to be that upfront about it. I'm going to ask you to help me. I also have an apology to make. I said that I'd be open to going back under certain circumstances, but give me a day or two. I can't work for somebody that's going to, I mean, we're constantly pulling the rug out from under these, under the lolcow people that work there. Under Boogie, under Wings. If you don't sign the NDA, we're going to pull the podcast away. Everything is around chasing Keem away. The NDA was the bridge too far for me, and not paying me is criminal. It's no one's going to get charged, no one's going to court or anything, but it's a scumbag move. Other people should know about it, and everybody else. And here's something also I didn't do. This is something I did do. I made sure I didn't do, because I really don't have anything against the other two guys, even though I probably should with the cancer thing. Unsub. Take your membership away. Sure. Take your membership away so he can't do it to somebody again. He floated it yesterday. It failed. And now he wants to negotiate? Are you kidding me? Non-negotiable. It is non-negotiable. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And I'm going to let you guys call in and say whatever you want or ask any question you want. No one was ever docked before for missing stream. I was never docked. I was even told at one point, look, I don't think I can make this one. Don't worry about it. Everybody's getting paid no matter what. But now all of a sudden, I extended my vacation. No, I gave the exact amount of time. The reason we didn't get together is because he wouldn't go into a call with me where it was both recorded. So to protect me from being accused of quitting, because the whole NDA thing was a way to get backdoor to get me fired. It was a tool, not that it was ever legal in the first place, to get me canned. So I'm asking you, absolutely, put pressure on him, get me paid. Thank you. That's it. First. Hello?
Pay him his fucking money.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, that's really
it's my money.
There's nothing to talk about.
It's not your money. It's not Boogie's money. It's my money. The biggest stream ever was done.
The only conversation worth having is, Tommy, when would you like me to put the money in your bank account?
Well, actually,
what day would you like that?
Well, the same at the beginning of the month, next month. But what I heard, I mean, if I could put this on my I'll actually.
Well, while you do that, my whole thing that I thought of having this whole private conversation after he realized it's not going well, is to get some more ammunition on you to twist, because he already used it all during beta and everything. So all the can't feed your kids, all that other dog shit, pissing, whatever, all that other stuff is already used and gone. It's nothing now. He's got nothing.
I can't believe that Nick.
So I think it's his last ditch effort to try to get something on you.
They record. Yeah, they want.
God, I tried to work with Tommy. He's being unreasonable. He doesn't want he's
I'm being reasonable. No, it's unreasonable to say you're not going to pay me, ha ha ha, and then want to go to the drawing board and have a conversation right afterwards. No, the pay is non-negotiable. Nothing's negotiable. Nothing. I'm not going to sit there. Well, you didn't work this day, and you didn't. And you could have done that, and you could have done that, and you had an extended vacation, even though I didn't. Told him to be home Tuesday, and I was home Tuesday, and he didn't want to talk because the entire conversation, get this, was going to be about the phony fake NDA. So, and this is what happened.
Like banging hookers or nothing, so I'm probably going to hang out with you guys, play Fallout 76 and bullshit.
A Boogie was soft fire, not Tommy.
He went to the hooker counter or anything.
This is, by the way, Nick recording the private stream. Apparently, Keem was getting so battered that they did a private stream in Discord. I do these too once in a while, by the way. I did one today. Like I did one of these today, and there it is.
You lose track of how many
Somebody in
firings
the chat
happened.
asked if I'll pay Tommy C for his last month. His last month was June, and he was already paid for that. Yeah,
he's already been paid.
Okay,
so he already got paid his last month.
Yeah, that's how jobs work. What a cheap fuck, dude. What a cheapskate.
Hello.
Keep in mind, the Destiny stream is broadcast out of this house, right? I worked all the way.
My favorite part of that clip is the Boogie echo after everything Keem says. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, he worked till June. He was paid for June.
Yes, that's very true. Yes.
Well, I tell you something else. I know you guys lost a shit ton of memberships at this point, Boogie and Wings. If they really wanted to pay you guys back, really pay you back. I even said in the last stream, look, I understand why you want Keem there instead of I do. He's the bigger draw. He's the bigger name and what have you. But he has done so many stupid things to this podcast going all the way back to October, that this move is probably going to affect your bottom line even more. At the end of this, I wonder, Boogie and Wings, if you're going to find out that you're better off with me, because he's just going to continue to destroy this. It was completely unnecessary to make me sign that NDA. It was completely unnecessary to go about it like this. I was always ready to work. Everything has been about a manipulation. Try to make it look like I quit. Try to make it look like I'm not being reasonable signing this NDA. Telling people that I was lying about the NDA being open, even though they never read it. And now you want me to negotiate with them? No. Here's the thing, and I'll drop another bomb too. I will no longer work with him. I'm done. I'm serious. I could be friendly with them. I could play video games with them. Whatever. That's fine. I'm not going to turn this into Shot from the Point 2017 and 18 again. I'm not interested in that. I have no interest in that. I'm interested in getting what I earned. I'm not asking for anything unreasonable, and I'm not willing to negotiate it. No person in any union and any business, no corporation would even try a stunt like this. The only people that would ever try something like this is lowlifes that have a family business. That's the only time I've ever seen this done before, where I don't pay you, and it usually gets one call and it's taken out. I don't have that option because we're in the same country. I'm told I can complain to some German thing and maybe he couldn't do business here or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to bother doing it. It's completely ridiculous. I'm saying I want what I was paid for. I worked the entire month. I was fired in August. I was fired live on the show in August. So this bullshit. He wanted to see if it would fly. It went over like a fart in church, and now he wants to talk. No talking. That's it. No talking. I'm to be paid. That's it. And this is the only thing that gets him to respond. I would have gone back and forth with the NDA, and you would have been told that I was fired for being insubordinate or uncooperative had I not put that hellbent. You hear me? Had I not put that NDA out and showed the public. It's the only way I could defend myself. My only insurance policy was through the people that have come through, that have helped me out tremendously. It is weird being the likable guy now. It's bizarre. I'll get back to being hated in no time. But I really want it. It's just he's going to keep doing this stuff until I sell him the rope or I spurg hard enough so I can hang myself with it. No, that's it. It's done. I expect to be paid. That was a bullshit thing to say. It's a scam if I don't get the money. It's stolen money if I don't get the money. And I'll end it here. Now I'll take your calls. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. If you have anything else, that's fine. I would love to get back to YouTube drama. And keep in mind,
and that's on Mom.
I was home on Tuesday and I streamed twice that week. At no time did he want to get in a meeting with him because it was going to be recorded. You know why he didn't want to get in a meeting? Because he was going to screw me and he didn't want it on tape. There you go. Acute Doge, go ahead.
All right. This isn't directly involved with lolcow. Sorry, let me trunk your stream.
I don't know. That's kind of what this stream's about. This better be good, or you're getting moved on.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. So hear me out. Even though you and Keem got your beef, the half-baited podcast, it'd be half-baked and baited combined. Maybe even just one episode. I feel like that might be like a fun project, because Vega was on a couple streams ago.
I'm sorry, are you pitching a show right now? Is that what you're doing?
All right, you wanted me to drop?
Yeah, kind of.
What? Look, did you hear what I just said? He's talking about holding my money. You want me to do a baited with him? I got news for you. Clown, yeah. I don't know how close he was to doing. I was thinking it was going to be a no. And by the way, I showed these guys this. He sent me a message. He had the balls to send me a message. I just left the group chat right after I did the stream where he fired me, and he wrote in that group chat. Clown can back me up on it. I showed Nick. I don't know first, and I showed Ginny. We're still doing baited. Well, you're doing it without me because I'm not working for you again. That's ridiculous. You cannot sit there and threaten. You cannot threaten not to pay me. I'm a grown up. I mean, you can't do that to anybody. And I can't go to the Better Business Bureau. I can't file a complaint in the United States. I don't have those options. I don't have those money. I don't have a fucking lawyer to scrape up whatever is left. I need to get paid. That's it. This is my only recourse to ever see that money. My only recourse.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay. You got it? So
I withhold that previous statement then. Oh my.
Baited's done. Baited is done. It's done. We were talking about it. And I've got to be honest, it probably would have got done earlier. He was being completely ridiculous in negotiation with Clown. He wouldn't come through. He wouldn't come to the middle on absolutely anything. None of it had to do with money because we all agreed to the same cuts, or at least I did anyway. And everything was rejected. It was the same type of negotiation that I was going to get had I got into a negotiation with him today. I'm done negotiating. I want what's mine, and I want out, and I want free. That's it. That's all.
So we're gonna get another Catch 33?
No. I have a plan. I want to see if Willie Mack or maybe somebody else if he doesn't. I want Smackle Dagle, me, and Willie Mack to do a weekly drama podcast. That's my solution. That's what me, Smackle Dagle, and Willie Mack. Smackle Dagle is one of the funniest guys, lolcows, and we're gonna beat him up and then talk drama. And me and I don't know. Willie Mack's half Italian, half Irish, and we argue a lot. That's what I'm going for. So maybe, just maybe, I haven't talked to Willie about it yet. Smaggle's down. I think that would be a fantastic.
Willie's here right now. If you want to pitch it to him, I think it'd be the first time.
Willie, do you want to do this podcast with Smackle Dagle? That's what I'm pitching. All right. Let's see. Let's take it. JH, go ahead.
Oh my God! All right, let me bitch. Stream.
And by the way, one more thing. Yeah. I'm gonna apologize to lolcow fans. I said I was open to it under the right circumstances. If he had to come back to me and say, "Okay, no NDA, just go back to work," that wasn't the case. I did not stream about the lolcow. The two when I did come back, I didn't say a fucking word. I wanted to see it said. I wanted to make sure it work out. I think this crossed the line, and now I can say I'm not coming back under any circumstances because I'll just happen again. And he'll dangle things about, but what did he say when I went to send the NDA? Right, first thing out of his mouth. I guess there's been a good run then. It's a threat. Everything's a threat. Everything's intimidation. I'm too old for this shit. I'm not a kid, and I'm not broke.
Listen, fuckhead. No, it's just blatant manipulation tactics, and not to sound righteously indignant on your behalf, Tommy, but the only way you should ever want to come back to baited and or locale is if you own the entire fucking stock.
Yeah, I know.
Period. Bottom line, like that's the only reason you should be coming back, is if you are promised full ownership of both podcasts.
Here's another thing about going back. This podcast, rightly or wrongly, because I've never been a part of any kind of work or some kind of fake drama behind the scenes or anything like that. The only thing fake I did was the commercial that nobody liked that I did, that me and my son did, the Meta PCs commercial. That I don't think we got paid for because of what happened with his trolls. That's the only fake thing. If I go back, right, at this point, okay, buddy, everybody thinks it's fake anyway. People think are watching this right now and think this whole thing's fucking scripted, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I ruined my own reputation, and I'd rather take what little scraps that I had from SFTP and move on.
Yeah, honestly, like, and what's so screwed up to me is he is so wanting to do this fake drama crap. Like, this is all
to the point where he'll NDA me. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yeah, everybody saw. He thinks
so
that nobody sees it besides like me. Like you guys aren't going to see this stuff. You've been complaining about it since we started. And the sad thing is, some of the stuff you guys complained about being fake was 100% real. So you kind of like spoiled yourselves in a sense.
Nobody could tell the difference.
Nobody could tell the difference. So no one's going to tell. If I go back now, I've ruined my reputation for ever being taken seriously. I will do a bit. I will do a stunt. I will do a troll. But you're going to know about it afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll even make I'll make. People bitched about the clickbait thumbnails. I don't even give a shit about those. I don't care that big. That's a part of the YouTube game. I'm willing to do them, but I'm not willing to do something inorganic and tell you it is organic. I'm not willing to do that.
What is so hilarious is that out of all this, if it wasn't for Boogie lying about cancer, Keem would unironically be the biggest lolcow. I'm not even kidding. Like, you said it perfectly last stream, Tommy. Like, he doesn't know how to run a business outside of his own shit. He doesn't know how to do it. Every time he runs a podcast, this is exactly what goes down because all he knows is how to do this intimidation.
Yeah. And 8 years ago, you could say the newbie that nobody ever heard of was the one that fucked it up, and he was ungrateful and he was trying. But nobody believes that anymore. I've been around for 8 years now.
Nobody. Yeah.
Nobody.
It's so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's done this with big and small too. Like, not to bring up sour grapes on my fucking end, but he did this when if you remember, you and Clown loved the baited intro I did, and he never ever got back to me on that shit. Okay, ever. Buddy. And it's like, what the fuck, dude?
I don't know.
Like, just give fucking credit. You absolutely should get credit because regardless if you didn't work the full month of July, you absolutely should get paid that full month. You're responsible for the biggest fucking podcast
Boogie was
of all time.
Yeah, I have never ever been told. I've never been docked a day's pay or told me I was going to lose a percentage of that day's pay or anything. I was told, don't worry about it. Up until the point when they could find a place to pay. And that's all it is. It's trying to sell it to the crowd that I took a 10-day vacation, no more, no less. I came home late Monday night. I was ready to go, but I was going to record that conversation. And what has transpired since I said that, a lot of people had a problem with me wanting to record that conversation. Like I was doing it behind his back. I said, record it. You have a copy. I have a copy. We're clear. Because I knew he was going to tell everybody I quit. And I'm pretty sure, as the way things have transpired, he's definitely going to try to screw me in one way or another. And any negotiation, we're just trying to get the money down. The way I see it is the last time I took a screenshot. Why do you think I took a screenshot for just this scenario? It was $25K. That's about $6,300 that is owed to me.
Yeah, and what sucks about it too, Tommy, is you were so trying to take the high road on this, and it's like Keem was trying everything to make it impossible.
Yeah, and he wants me to spurg out so everybody gets paid. And here's what I'll tell you. All I can tell is the lolcow fans. And lolcow fans have been really good to me. They were really rough on me at first, so I hit it head on. I went in the server, I talked to them, and I earned their respect. Right? And I get where they were coming from. And I told them, I kept all the fucking bullshit that he was doing that was giving people the impression it was fake drama. I was in that server telling people that's not the case. I took all those fucking bullets. Right, and I'm staking my reputation on it that it's not fake.
You were a part of the biggest. You were the reason the show was streamed. Okay, buddy. You absolutely should be getting compensated for that, without question.
Thank
I think
you, buddy.
everybody here is.
Thank you, sir. All right, who do I take now? There,
Tanotap. Tanotap.
Tanotap. Yeah. Tanotap. He got loud all.
Yeah, he was in there first.
In there first. Oh, I put the wrong one. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Tanotap.
Unmute your mic.
It switched. Last thing. Hi, Tanotap. How are you?
Hey, Tommy, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Great, loud and clear, real good.
All right, sorry, I'm driving. I just had an idea. I thought I'd pitch your way.
Sure.
I know you're mad, but
sure.
Do you think that you and Keem and maybe a mediator of your choice and a mediator of his choice could sit down and talk about this?
Talk about what do you want to talk about?
Well, obviously, you saying this on your stream, I don't think Keem is going to...
I don't think... What about me? What about me? He told me he wasn't going to pay me. Now you want me to negotiate?
I don't think Keem's going to go for it.
No, what about me? Why?
You deserve to get paid.
Sir. Why would I want to negotiate? I'm in no position where I have to negotiate.
But you got to play the game to get paid, bro. Like
I got to pay. No. That's not a game. That's a crime. They're not giving me services. These services have been rendered. These services has been rendered.
The game was the streams that happened during the month of July.
I don't want to play. Here's how the game goes. All right, let's say I owed you fucking 10 grand. Okay, and then I just set that up and says, you know what? I'm not giving it to you. All right, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm going to take it to your court, and then I'm going to say, hey, guy, how about you and me sit down? Okay, you got that? Are you with me? Are you and me sitting down right now, Tanotap? I owe you 10 grand. You know that. Okay, listen. I saw you drinking lemonade out there, smoking cigarettes. All that is what I'm paying for. Can I get you down? I want to get you down because, to be perfectly honest with you, with all those breaks you took, I really only think I owe you about $8,900.
Well, no, I'm not saying that.
Listen, what would you do? No. What would you do? Because that's the conversation you want me to get in. Is that fair to ask me to get in that conversation? That's not a game? Like, who would get in a game like that? I'm not getting like what working person would get in a game like that?
I don't think anything about the situation with you is fair. I'm just trying to get you your money, and I think that Keem would play.
You know what? If I go in there, I'm going to already lose about a quarter to half of it. Okay, doing what you want to do. I want it all. I want every dime that's coming to me, or I want, or you know what? Or I take. I'm not doing this where I'm like, he's either going to pay me or he's not. It's that simple. Because I'm not working there again, and I'm not negotiating. I'm not negotiating for services rendered. I only negotiate for services that are forthcoming. This is normal business practice. Either the service has been rendered. He either could pay me or we can go to court. Since court isn't an option for me, then all right, he's a cheat.
Shot from the point, bitch. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't really handle it on the law side of things. So maybe just play the bullshit by ear. So
basically do a Boogie, get my hands and knees, which is what he wanted me to do in the first place with the NDA.
That's obviously not what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's kind of what you're saying. Like, what do I do other than come down? What do I do other than come down?
That's why I said both of you need to have a moderator there.
No, but did I just tell you? Like, there's no negotiation.
It's just going to be multiple hours of nickel and diming.
That's all. I'm not nickel and diming. I'm not gonna. I have more integrity. I have more self-respect than that. And I got to be honest. That's the kind of shit. That is the kind of shit that Boogie and Wings do. I don't do that.
It'll show more people what he's doing to you. Is what I'm saying. It'll put it out there more.
Private call.
You're getting screwed over.
If I put it out anymore, no. Look. This is why I have a channel and you don't. This is why I have a channel. If I put it out, this is why I have a channel and you don't. If I put it out anymore, people get sick of it. This is the last time. I'm done. From now on, it's jokes. Okay, this is that. I put it out anymore. See, I've done all this shit before. Yeah. I did it for 3 years, by the way. He stiff. I can't remember if he stiffed me on the last baited check too. I'm trying to remember. Where I only got part of it. You know, I mean, every time money came into that show, like every time money comes in, he finds a way to get rid of me because he can't bear to wait apart from money that he didn't earn. So no, I'm not negotiating down. There's only down from here. I'm owed.
But I never said that.
But that's what they. I understand you didn't say that, but what you don't understand is that's the negotiation. That's what it is. It's the reasons why I don't have to pay you, and I'm not getting in that conversation. Not after he already said he wasn't going to pay me that I didn't work in July. He's already made the claim that I didn't work in July, which is obviously verifiably untrue. So what's going to go? He's not an honest operator there, right? He's not good. That's not good faith. So why are you going to get? You can never talk to somebody. You can't talk to somebody about politics or money or business if it's not in good faith. They stated that I didn't work in July. There's no good faith.
A clip of that?
And I
guess what I'm saying is that what I'm trying to get at is that putting him on blast for this bullshit on a bigger audience, on a bigger scale, would be better. Not only for you to get paid, because Keem would be pressured to pay you.
What do you think we're doing now?
What do you think this stream is about?
But if you I understand that. But if you stream it with Keem and 2 moderators on one on your that you pick, one wherever.
I got to be honest with you. I put a lot of my life out there for people's content, and I think it's really unfair to ask me to continue to put my life out there for that kind of content, because that's what you're talking is content.
Okay, buddy.
To a point, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's. You know what? I want to. Here's what I want. I want. Yeah. I want to get paid.
You want a phone call of Tommy putting pressure on Keem publicly. Not begging, but it'll be turned that way.
And here's another thing too. After all the goodwill that I've gotten, the only thing that can happen to me in a situation like that is to lose that goodwill, which is my only insurance policy. You know what, dude? It's all right. I get it. You're a fan. You want the show to go. You want the show to go on. All I can tell you is I've done this. I've literally done this before, and I've been down this road, and I know how things work. The podcast lasted as long as it did because I knew how to handle him, and I would do it. And there was a line, and he crossed it. And I always said there would be a line, and he crossed it with the NDA. And then I got to pull away. Here's what I want. I want to get my services rendered, and I want to move on. I've given him enough. I mean, I completely helped rebuild his reputation after the baited situation, and my reward was my reward was him to go to Clown to talk him into getting fired. So me and Clown left. And now my reward after hosting the biggest stream, one of the biggest streams in history, is the same thing. So there's a pattern there. There's nothing to negotiate with. There's no negotiation. Talk to you later, buddy. Bye. Holy Christmas. I'm not getting to everybody today.
I am impressed how much he's starting to turn the tides though with children, that he's like convincing them like, well, guys, he was on vacation, so he shouldn't be paid. He literally wasn't working.
And only with
like,
children.
Do you not understand?
And only with children. They think their parents don't get paid when they go on vacation.
Dude,
and that's the only people.
Are fucking retarded.
Yeah, kids.
But Tommy, you literally didn't go on any streams, so why would you get any stream money? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah. Even though I was told, here's another thing. Here's another thing. Here, Keem told you I was 25% over until it wasn't convenient, and I exposed the whole thing. Now all of a sudden I'm not. Now I'm getting docked pay. For not showing up.
You know what the funny thing is? You know who else gets paid once a month? Salaried employees who get paid regardless of their hours worked.
I'm not an employee, but I got to sign an NDA.
No, you're not.
I'm not an owner, but I'm guaranteed 25% until I'm not. I mean, it's completely ridiculous.
No, it's just like the stupid argument. It's either you don't work for Keem, and then, but no, you don't get paid for your vacation, but it's just so fucking dog shit. But I mean, at least he has something going for him in that regard. That's the only thing I've seen was like, but Tommy, you literally didn't press the live button. So how you make money from live if not live?
Yeah,
it's like,
I know. It's like, well, they never worked, and they probably never will. I'm taking just randos. Strictly Patrick, you're on here.
Hey, can you hear me all right?
If you don't work, you don't get paid. Sorry, you can see that in the chat. That was never the agreement, and I've never been docked pay, and I haven't worked every single stream, and neither has Keem. By the way, I was told, look, Keem sat there and told me that you're going to take the streams up until the time that you go on vacation. Oh, and by the way, we're not paying you for that. That's not what happened. See, everything you guys, you saw it was in there in the chat. You want me to go negotiate with that? You want me to go in? Because all he's trying to do, he proved it right there, is try to nickel and dime me. There it is in the chat right there. Because he's just trying to pay me less. Think about this. A multimillionaire is talking to a guy who makes a working class salary, right? And he's trying to nickel him, dime. He has two properties. He just bought what's that stupid site? He bought a Cybertruck. And he's trying to keep me from getting the money for services that I already rendered after a vacation that he approved. There you go.
But how
was it agreed that we get played on the holiday beforehand? There was no agreement, but nobody gets docked for missing. And I was told nobody gets docked for missing time.
No one else has
no,
paid.
No one else has gotten docked for anything. It wasn't explicitly said. Don't worry. Like I remember this one time. It's like, look, I got to stay up late tonight. He said, don't worry about it. You don't have to come on this one. There's going to be too many people there. Yeah, but I want to show that I'm earning my money. It's not necessary. You guys get paid no matter what, whether you're there or not. Until I went on vacation and I wouldn't sign an NDA. All right, what do you got, Patrick?
Not much. How's your cat doing?
He died about an hour ago. Go ahead.
I'm sorry to hear. All
right, we'll get through it.
So, what do you think's hurting worse now at this point?
I want my money so I get a new cat, is what it is. Go ahead.
You got to feed your cat. Is that what we're going with this time?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to feed my cat. Yeah, sure.
Oh, literally called it. Yeah, Keem finally found his wedge. Bullying your viewers into thinking you're a victim when you didn't even work. He found it. He finally found it. It took him 40
You wanted me
hours.
to negotiate. You wanted to negotiate with that. You want me to negotiate with that.
He found it. Keem found it out, everybody.
Tommy.
Hey, here's another thing, too. If he'd have told me I'm not paying anybody for being off, I would have took the job. Because I go on this vacation. You guys know this from me every single year. I wouldn't have took the job. Oh, no, I'm not going to fuck that. I think it's fine. So let Nick Diorio.
Tommy?
What? Go ahead.
Lolcow Live typed in chat. I just sent you a screenshot of it.
Yeah, I know. I saw it in the thing. Yeah. Yeah, it just said from here we go. Fine. So you want it like this? You think that you guys think this would have been a normal conversation? I got to go. No, absolutely not. Listen, Keem's reading baited blew up in the beginning. The second incarnation blew up because of him, and so did this. And he's going to continue screwing it. That's it. And those two guys over there that thought they were going to get more money than Keem, pretty good odds. It's going to take a while to recover the money back. Probably going to make it less than 2,000 when
Muda has agreed to host negotiations.
I'm not doing content. I am not doing content. He can pay me or not pay me. Unless Muda agrees that I don't get vacation, because it's a negotiation for services rendered, and there was no agreement that nobody would get paid. It was only after the fact. It was the non-paid vacation was retroactive. I'm not putting my earnings life on any more than I have to.
What is there to negotiate?
There's nothing. There is nothing to negotiate. We had a rich guy cheat a guy that isn't rich. That's it.
One thing I wanted to point
out. And here's
out,
another thing. Here's another thing. Didn't he say something? The door is open. Thanks so much for that. I'll read these donations at the end. By the way, the door is open. What happened after everybody after the trying to find people didn't work as well as he thought? Everything he's done to me, like as far as like from baited all the way back to now, hasn't worked out for him. So there's no reason to work for him because he's gonna make more mistakes. Go ahead, Patrick.
It's not about content. The negotiations would be private, and Muda would host it.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you, like, what about the whole deal, like, with Keem paying Boogie when he was fired and everything?
Yeah,
else?
I know. Like
what about all that shit?
First of all, Boogie never got fired. All right, let's just be honest with this. He never missed the show. Yeah. He never got fired. He never. And the thing is, how come he isn't? How come Boogie isn't getting docked for the time that he got fired? He never got fired. I'll talk to Muda privately before I go into any kind of negotiation, because I want to know if this is going to be some kind of like if I'm going to clown court or something like that. No. Here's what you should do. You guys want to get me paid? Pull your memberships. Pull your memberships. There you go. You want to make sure nobody gets screwed like that? Billy the Fridge gets the job? Pull your memberships. He'll never do it again. I promise. Don't unsub. Pull your memberships. Oh, there. Anything else, Pat?
Yeah. I just two quick things. So, were all the membership streams always as bad as that fucking one that we just saw on Diorio stream last night?
Well,
and then the other thing was one of my mods wanted to push it forward. He's got a pretty good idea, I think, about having you, Clown, and Diorio do baited.
Okay, buddy.
Fuck you.
No, I don't. The debate is over.
Can we not recommend new podcasts and
no.
Just everybody shut the fuck up.
No, debate is over. I like you know what? I'll cut. Here. All right. How about this? We'll do this. I'm probably gonna come up with something else. We'll try something else. We'll be doing some other type of podcast, and I'll get it in kind of locale for. I think fucking Smackle Dagle is like the best thing ever, and it's not going to be fake because I couldn't control that guy if I wanted to. You know,
Tommy typed or Keem typed something else. He said, "Yeah, Tommy just talked to Muda. Actually, do you want to resolve this? To be honest, I actually do want to resolve this. To be honest,
what's the resolve? Pay me." I had my said. I'm not getting in a nitpicking argument about what I didn't work and when I didn't work it. When you fucking approved the investigation, made no reference that you weren't going to be paid during this time. In fact, no one got docked. No one, certainly Boogie didn't get docked for not being fired. It's ridiculous. I'll talk to Muda privately. I want to see where it goes.
Okay, that is also a good point from Jessica Pizzle. A large percentage of the pay for that month was on that stream that you were on. So,
yeah, I know. Probably the only reason I'm watching it now because people are pissed off. All right, who's? I guess you couldn't keep track of all of them. I got to go rando, right?
No, I've kept track.
Okay, go ahead.
Modal Joe.
Go ahead, Modal Joe.
Oh, dude. Oh, howdy. Hey, how you doing? I just had to mute the thing. So I just wanted to give my piece on what's it called, Keemstar, because I remember there was this stream. People were asking for lolcow live to do all this shit, right? Like, hey, get the lolcows on, it'll be fun. And I've always had a feeling that that's not what lolcow live was going to be, even though that's what I really wanted it to be, because I feel like Keemstar wanted to get Dream on, all these fucking guys. I'm just here. That's not the fucking point of the podcast. What the hell is going on?
This is just this is not a criticism about any of the other stuff. I think he looked.
I was just saying that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up. You're gonna end up agreeing with me. I think Keem, look, Keem's big time YouTuber. He knows big time YouTubers, right? And I don't even think it's a horrible idea to put big guys with wigs and Boogie. It might be a funny situation. I don't know. But here's the thing that I don't think anybody expected, including myself. The fans did scare a lot of people. Not even the fans. Lockout fans are fine. The detractors for Wings and Boogie, especially Wings.
Do you have a clip of that?
Scared big names away. So, and that was the one thing, Nick had said over and over again. These are the people that watch clip channels. They're used to real shit happening on those clip channels. That's who we should be kind of. Nobody cared about the drama. They wanted to know what was going on between Boogie and Wings. That's what they wanted. And they wanted, if it was a bullshit story or something, they wanted me to come in and make fun of them or call it bullshit. That's what they wanted. That's what they always wanted. Right? And look, the live streams are great. I'm not going to sit there and say that Keem didn't do a good job with the live streams, because he did. But it started out as one thing, then turned into another, because Keem's constantly moving chess pieces. He's got one over here and one over there, and he sees one comment. There was one time where I got a handful of complaints, and he was freaking out and telling Nick that he was going to fire me. And then Nick went back and looked at it. He's got more positive than anything. He just kind of hyper focused on this one thing. And now he's hyper focused. Then he got hyper focused on me signing the NDA. Now he's hyper focused about getting me down on money, talking me down on money.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially now, considering how he's turtling. I was reading the chats here, and he's just the
whole point of him. Yeah, the whole point of him saying that I had got that I've been paid since June was to see if you guys were gonna buy it. That's it.
Oh no, I was there on the fucking stream where you stayed up until the same time zone as you, and you were up till 4 a.m. Both of us were up till 4 a.m. watching that shit show happen, and it was off your computer. That's bullshit. You should have been paid.
Yeah, that's it. I should get paid. And any kind of talk is talking down. I should get paid the entire amount. There's I worked the entire month of July. I took a vacation that I was not told was going to count against me. And every other time I missed it, I was not docked, nor was anybody else. Admittedly, those guys never missed anything. But they don't have a family. And I was also told, don't worry about it. If you remember, I was also allowed to leave early. How many times when Tommy, you're tired, go. Because I'd stay up to 2 and 3 and 4 in the morning for that cast.
Yeah. No, it's just.
I was never docked. I was never docked for that. I was never told that this is not fair. You're going to have to stay. I never told any of that. It was only retroactively after I wouldn't sign the NDA.
Yeah, no, it's just him throwing he's like a little child throwing a tantrum right now. That's what I see. That's how I interpret it and everything.
I'll talk to Move It one-on-one privately when he's willing to do it. But I just want to see what this is going to be about. I want to know exactly what this is going to be about. before we have.
Honestly, I wouldn't even negotiate with this guy.
I'm thinking about screwing up because he wrote this in the chat. All right, there's nothing to negotiate. If I didn't work, then you know what he's gonna do. I'll tell you what he's gonna do. He's gonna say, "Hey, look, here, look, hey, look."
You lose track of how many firings.
Okay, here's what he's gonna do right here. Okay, look, he's gonna act like he's doing me a favor. All right, look, I do owe you back. If you worked the whole month, I would owe you $6,300. Okay, but you didn't work the whole month. I'm sorry I didn't communicate with you, but I'm willing to work with you. I'll give you 4, and then it's a negotiation, and I'm not getting involved with that.
Yeah, no, that's 100%.
That's exactly what's going to happen. You didn't work either, even though none of this stuff, I was allowed to leave early. I missed streams before. I was paid every time. None of this stuff happened until I refused to sign the NDA. That's it. So the only people that can help me is you. That's it.
Percent.
Yeah. Talk to you later.
That's all I had to say.
All right,
go have a beer or something later.
Yeah, I think I'm going out. I think I'm going out after this. It's a good idea. I'll put Seth in. I want to keep an eye. Remember that, but I want to hear from Seth. Hello, sweetie Seth.
Hey, Tommy. So I was just wondering if we're still invited to Jew Star's Child's Bride's Bar Mitzvah or not.
I want to go. Can I afford it? Is it in Denmark?
Yeah, we'll hold it for her. When she turns.
Oh! I get that. Yes.
That was slow.
All right, I can't make those jokes. You can. You're Jewish.
I can though.
Yeah,
I get the pass.
Well,
careful, Seth. If you go, he might deduct it from your pay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Here's
another thing. Not only did I got deducted for not flying. I actually, the only time I did get deducted was for not flying to the States, where both those guys were told that they were going to do bits to make the money back, which they told we're not doing them. I would have. Oh man, I imagine if I float out there, I probably went to jail. So I got docked for paying for something I didn't even participate in, didn't agree with. You know, they lose a bunch of memberships. I'm gonna cry my eyes out.
You know, I don't know. There's no point in this.
No, there is a point in this. It's called winning.
I mean, in this.
It's called winning. So if I take fucking 5,000, he's gonna come down to 5. I won because I did, and it doesn't matter. It's like the grant ain't gonna make or break him. This is not some mom and pop business. This is a multi-millionaire with a farm and a Cybertruck and multiple cars and a soon-to-be trophy wife that'll probably end up getting his money one day. You know, I mean, that's it.
Child bride. They're not married yet.
I said trophy, not child.
No, I'm saying child bride.
Yeah, and he's trying to stiff me out of $1,000 or $2,000. Oh, come on. Like, why should I demean myself? I'm going to listen to the pitch that Muda throws, and he's going to have to explain to me why this isn't demeaning. Because it is demeaning. Talk to you later. Well, who's next?
Can we get Hellbent in here?
Was she next? We talked to her before.
No, but she had something to say about one of the previous
All right,
callers.
Go ahead.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Keemstar, you wanted to compare this to a regular job when you did the NDA.
Yeah.
A regular job would pay severance when firing somebody. You have enough money, so you're just being spiteful. And not only that,
I get unemployment too. Severance, unemployment, all sorts of stuff. He doesn't have to do any of that.
No, but if he wants to do the comparison, he has to do that. But not only that, because obviously this is not about money. This is about some kind of ego, pride, spite, whatever. It seems to me he's willing to burn the bridge with Nick over it as well. So if you keep going this way, Keemstar, nobody's going to show up to your fucking wedding.
Nobody wanted to show up to his fucking engagement either. It had to be paid for by, he would literally tell people, don't worry, guys, the show will pay for it. Like everybody's a moron. And that's our money. That's me and Boogie and Wings' money. And then he pretends he kind of these guys are making $10,000 a month. If I was making $10,000 a month, I'd have been there with bells on.
Yeah, so you called me out.
Oh no, I didn't mean we meant $10,000 a month. I meant look at these jerk-offs. They won't even come to my fucking engagement because we're making $10,000 a month. No, it's 2. And then he called me a liar for saying it was 2. Do the math. Oh.
So you called me out by name when you mentioned that the NDA stuff. Do you understand why I asked you that question when I called in when we discussed it?
I don't remember now.
You mentioned my name earlier this
did.
stream.
When I did.
About the
Yeah,
two
you
weeks,
did.
That doesn't mean
yeah.
much. I mean, you don't know me very well.
Keep the name out of your. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I asked you that question specifically.
Yeah.
And you probably didn't see this part of Nick's stream yesterday because he actually made this point that it had been presented as if you just got the NDA and immediately ran to Twitter to post a screenshot.
Oh, no.
And I've actually heard that sentiment being discussed, which is why.
Oh yeah. I do remember that. No, that's not what happened. I said no. Then then the first thing when I said no, I guess it's nice knowing you, or we could end the podcast. And those two guys panicked, and I didn't. They panicked.
Yeah, because the public didn't know that there had been 2 weeks, which is why I'm pretty sure.
No, it hasn't been. It hadn't been 2 weeks. He said it during my vacation. He wanted to do a meeting with me and Wings. That never worked out because he said, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll get it tomorrow. We'll get it tomorrow." And then I got an email while I was over there about an NDA, and I wrote in there, and Wings had complained too. He says, "I don't know what this is. This is ridiculous." And then he told me, Wings, and Boogie that we had all technically would have violated this NDA had we not signed it, or what have you. That we'd violated. And he would have to later admit that I never violated anything. So he needed this thing. And here's the best part. You can't tell people they can't talk about their salary anyway.
The most important part is there had been communications behind the scenes between him bringing up the NDA and you publishing that screenshot. That's all
I said no. I said no sternly. Yep. Then I was threatened, and I just put it out there because I know that's the only way. Like, look, because here's what I knew what was coming at. Tommy quit.
Yep.
That's what was coming next. I put it. It was like I said no. I was treated nasty. I said nobody signed the NDA, and I'm not going to. So that was more sternly. Then I got it. Then I was like, boom. Sorry, this is the only thing I could do to even get even a little bit of this money.
So basically, my point is you did everything wrong. You did not jump the gun. You did not spurg out. You did not just publish.
I didn't stream right away when I got home either. That's another thing.
Yeah. So that guy that called in and was like, "Hey, maybe you should take it rational. Maybe."
He wants me to entertain him.
Fuck off.
Okay, buddy. He wants me to entertain him.
Fuck off that guy.
No, he wants me to entertain. I'm sorry, not on that. Look, I'll do a lot of things for people's entertainment, but there's a line. And it's across being fucked around for your entertainment with my money is not. I get it. A lot of guys they forget that. And I've probably done that before with actors I like or athletes that I like. I forget that they got real shit going on and stuff like that. So for us, it's probably little. It's like you could do this online. It'd be great. It'd be big. You'd get a lot of fucking stuff. All that could have probably happened if I was just allowed to stream and not sign the NDA. There's another way to look at it.
Yeah, it was never about the NDA, right? It was just an excuse.
The NDA was an excuse to get me fired to begin with. So why now after being told I wouldn't be paid, now I got to go to negotiation. Well, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you're right that there is no negotiation.
There is no negotiation. I mean, like Muda is going to have to be like Charles Manson and be so fucking charming and convince me to do this. Because I might do this and I might take the fucking L, so to speak, and not take the money. Because as long as that guy's he cheats the people that works for him, and they truly don't.
All right, I'm gonna let somebody else in. Pull in Mike the Bike. I think it's his birthday. Bye.
Oh, is it really? Okay, I'll pull Mike the Bike. It's Mike the Bike's birthday.
Hello.
What's up, man?
Hey. Sorry, I got distracted. I do think it's like. I'm not surprised that Keem did this, to be honest. But I am, at the same time, it's interesting that he probably just sees this as the exact same way as Baited ended. Because, I've been watching since your interview with Colossal.
Well, he basically told me you're not going to... He basically told me in the chat you're not going to win. It's going to go the same way as Baited did last time.
Yeah, but the difference this time and last time is that there's way more people on your side than last time. And you're handling this in a much more cool-headed way. And I think people are going to definitely see that.
The only time I got pissed off in this whole situation is when he said he wasn't going to pay me, that I only worked the month of July, and now he wants to talk. That pissed me off.
Yeah, no, it's completely outrageous. Like if you have a normal, okay, I'll give the chat another example for any of the very few people, because I see a few people that are still like, oh, this is how jobs work, whatever. I'll give you an example. I'm working to be a teacher. If you're a teacher and you don't work in during like winter break, you get paid for winter break. That like you get paid.
Keem
for the time
never
you don't
said
work
to
if
me.
You have a salary.
We don't have salary. All right. Keem never said to me, I am not paying you for days off. In fact, he told me the opposite.
No,
he never said to me. There was no disclosure about anything, and every time I missed, I was paid. I was never docked.
Yeah, and on top of that, you were on the biggest stream of the entire situation.
No, I only worked to June. I only worked to June. That was in July. That never happened.
Look, he fired you in August, but it was just a delay, all right?
Yeah.
It meant to be.
This is
July,
about like the NDA is an ego thing, just to get me to sign it, even though it's like worthless.
Oh no, yeah,
and,
it's
and
all an
it
ego
only
thing.
could be used as a tool with the public, just like this is. And it's never going to stop. That's why the more I'm talking myself out of it, I'm going to talk to Muda, but the odds of me talking to Keem are just like slim and none, because he's going to have to give me a good reason to do it.
In
fact,
like,
the only good reason,
Muda,
here's what Muda's probably going to say to me: "You're going to lose money, but why don't you get something?" That's what Muda's probably going to say to me.
That's probably what Muda is.
Yeah, it's probably going to say to me, and then you know what? We'll see.
I will say on the thing doing the podcast with Smackle and Willie Mac, if Willie Mac doesn't agree, I think Nick or Clown would be a good alternate choice. But I think with Willie Mac, that's a perfect trio. You, Willie Mac, and Clown.
No,
anyways,
no. I don't think Clown wants to do that again. Clown's got his own podcast. I want Smackle fucking Dagle. I want Smackle.
No, I'm saying
Dagle.
Smackle as a lead. No, yes, you and Smackle staples, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying for the third option, if Willie doesn't agree, as alternate.
I might even do one with Smackle. Period.
Just
call myself. I call it
that could work too.
Masters of lolcow. You know.
Lolcow owners.
Yeah. Retard Wranglers.
By the way, you don't have enough subs. I'm going to give you 2%. I've learned from the best Smackle Dagle.
No, I think that is fair. That's a fair pay
Don't worry,
cut.
Smackle. We're giving you 80% of the stocks, and we're keeping all the pay.
Anyways, thanks for dragging me in.
All right,
by the
man.
way,
Happy
it's not my
birthday. Happy birthday, man.
It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. There's some confusion.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Well, I retracted then. Fuck your birthday.
Who's next? Yeah, right.
Jorge,
Jorge,
George, whatever his name is.
Jorge. Shoot.
Hey, man. So, I think it's pretty fucking funny. That
I got to stop you, Jorge. I would love to have an Orlando Pirates shirt. Go ahead. But go ahead.
Yeah. Sure. Mr. was so fucking mad about Boogie lying about he was not getting paid. Like, oh my god, how this guy slandered me that I'm not paying my workers, and then
he doesn't pay me. And he fires him and he doesn't fire him. It's like I can see why the fans think this is bullshit.
Yeah.
And they're acting like it's stupid. Well, I left it. Like Keem did say he left the door open for you. Like it's a favor. I'm gonna be if I'm around him anymore, I'm gonna be destroying anything I built, any trust I built with the public.
Yeah, no, and hot take, I don't think you should even have the private call.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Well, I'm gonna talk to Muda because I consider Muda a friend, so I'll have that conversation.
Yeah.
The private call with Keem, that's got a slim ass chance of happening. He's gonna have to talk me into it.
Yeah, like I trust Muda, but this shit is going to.
I think I might commit seppuku on this one.
Because you know how people are. It's like
because I'm sure a part of the agreement is you can't talk about this anymore. Maybe I want to.
Yeah, maybe, but I mean, Kingston is such a fucking hothead, man. I don't know.
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm not a fucking money. I'm more pissed off that he would fucking try to do that and then try to negotiate with me. That's what pisses me off before. If you remember, somebody called in when, are you afraid you're not going to get paid? And what did I say? Yes. That's exactly what I said. I don't know if it was the last stream or the stream before that. I said yes. Right? So maybe no negotiation and he can live with the scamming tag. He owes me money.
Okay, buddy. At the end of the day, ball is on his court. He has either pay you or not. He has to decide, and
or not.
You know what? Or not. But I mean, I don't think negotiating or giving an inch.
1, 2, 3. He's got 3 weeks to pay me.
Don't worry, George. We'll negotiate it.
Thanks, George.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Same, man.
Go Club America.
See ya.
Peace. I wonder if they'll win the league this year. Who's next, sweetie?
Straight up Alex. So it's just normal Alex.
Straight up. Oh, so I was looking for a guy named Straight Up Alex.
No. It's because there's
Straight Up Alex.
Alexes
You're
in
on the
there,
air. I'm changing his name to Straight Up Alex.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, Straight Up Alex. You're on the
Yeah.
air.
So, can you ask Keem why he called me the N-word?
Did he? I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Did you deserve it?
I don't know. I don't think so. It was like 10 years ago. I was just chilling on TV. I go to Keem's stream. He's just screaming at me, calling me an N-word, telling me to die. What did I do?
Well, you're still alive, so you didn't do a very good job.
Poor Alex. He had a big social media career ahead of him. Who's next?
Jeriel Norther, however you pronounce that.
Jeriel Norther, you're on the air.
Hey, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, loud and clear, man.
Okay, so I was just thinking about this whole shit. There is no way Keemstar pays you. No chance in hell, man.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's
That's what are you gonna do?
Kind of sucky.
What are you gonna do?
However, I love the idea of lolcow Live 2.0.
What do you mean?
I think Smackle Dagle is fucking hilarious. I think he'd be great.
I think he's
Honestly,
funny.
every clip I've seen of that guy, it makes me laugh.
And he's not every time he's on lolcow, he's hysterical. He is a funny fucking guy, but he's a fucking rat, and there's no fake about it.
That's what's great about him.
Yeah, I know.
And it's funny because and
And you know what? One thing he'll do, he'll appreciate it.
Yeah, and Keemstar, it's funny because the reason I think there's no way he pays you is because he can't go with his own self-interest with letting Smackle Dagle on his stream, let alone against his own self-interest, at least in the short term. No, I don't think you're going to get that money. What I do think you can do is infringe on his brand and maybe even just fight him. And
Well, lolcow 33 starts next week.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. I
I
like the idea. I really like the idea of Willie if he wants to do it.
Oh yeah, it sounds fantastic.
Willie, because we could have Willie, but look, Smackle's gonna like. Here's the thing, Smackle's gonna be a star if we're able to pull this off. He's gonna be a star.
Be awesome.
He's going to be a star, but he's got to stay with me.
buddy.
He's got to stay with me. He can't freak out. He can't freak out and then not show up and stuff like that. Pray Smackle.
I don't know. I feel like as long as you make it a troll, he'll show up.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And it is like he's not like a lolcow in the traditional sense. He's more. Maybe we should call it Spurgmasters.
You should do the same thing that Keem did to lure you in, convince him that he's the glue to the show and he's the most important athlete of it.
I mean, in this case, Keem was right.
I want you guys. I want you to tear. Thanks so much. I'm gonna read all these, by the way. Thanks so much. I want you guys to tear these guys apart. Stop interrupting them. All right, Jared. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe misremembering. Someone mentioned that didn't Keem get pissed when you and Clown didn't fly out for a Christmas party a while ago, like during the beta days?
Yeah, I don't remember. Wait, Christmas? No, because because we were done by Christmas.
Okay, buddy.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh no, he used to get. No, he never invited me, but he would invite Clown. And Clown said, "No, I'm not going." And both of us were in Europe at the time.
Well, should the doctor pay then?
I don't know. I don't know. Here's
maybe you owe him money by not going to the Christmas.
Yeah, maybe
party.
that's it. Yeah, but maybe that's be part of the negotiation. Who's next? Tupa?
Luke. But you can put Tupa in. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can put Tupa in. Tupa, my man. Should I talk to him or not? Thanks so much, Jessica.
What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear,
Yeah.
man. You're
Awesome,
good.
man. Awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy, I don't know if he's going to pay you, man.
I don't think so either.
This is such funny business.
Yeah.
The most successful month, and suddenly now he's gonna. It's the biggest negotiating chip he has, and he wants to play it.
Well, we were just about
when you describe it that way, it's really not that much funny business. This is the exact same thing that happened last time.
We had a shit ton of sponsors coming in, and I got cut out. I really can't. I really have no room to bitch.
Yeah.
Keeps back.
Can we talk about my hell month as the lolcow editor?
Keeps talking book. Hey Tommy, how do I do a chargeback? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tupa. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That was funny. Go ahead, Tupa. I apologize. It was a really funny thing. If you want to watch from the screen, I got it up there. It was really fucking funny. But go ahead.
No, that's good. The month I was the editor for lolcow was wild.
Yeah, I know. It was complete insanity. Hey, was it fake? Was it fake,
No.
or was it just as fucking chaotic and ridiculous as I've been telling you?
It's very chaotic. Like, I can't believe that this dude, like, his negotiating skills might need a lot of work, dude. I remember after a month of trying to like hit all these marks and do all these things, plus run another company for him, he was having me like do graphics and posters, and then I set up the lolcow Discord. I had to do that. That's not the job of an editor. I was getting calls any time of the day whenever I had to go in and do maintenance, make someone a mod. I don't know how to do that. I had to watch a YouTube
This is
video
why
for every
Willie.
one of
This
those
is why
things I had to
Willie.
do.
This is why Willie and Nick wouldn't work for him, because they knew that was exactly what they were into. When I signed up, I knew what I was in for. But being ripped off is a whole different fucking ball of wax. I knew all
Dude,
that
it's
stuff
like
was happening.
you're like on-call producer for the show.
Yeah,
you're an on-call producer for the show. You got to be there. You got to do every little thing. And then he hit us. I was in a group chat. He hit us up with I might have to dock Tupa's pay because I couldn't hit these marks. He was calling me slow. I'm doing all these extra things. All I said was, that's fine. I'll just invoice you for this other work you're having me do that's not editing. The next thing I know, I'm removed from the group chat.
Yeah. Oh, you had to pay?
I'm just no negotiating.
Yeah, you told me you had to
no.
negotiate. I gotta be nuts. Don't talk to hashtag bring Tommy back. That close. First of all, it wasn't looking good as it was, because I absolutely love the fact that I don't have to worry about this shit anymore. And I'm sorry, but once he said that I didn't work in July, then that there's no chance, none, zero zip, nothing. It's not even personal at this point. The only thing that pissed me up personally was to pull that stunt and then want to fucking negotiate, because I know what that is. I'm not a fucking moron, you know. So fine, just deal.
All right.
You know what?
I know
Don't
we're
pay
getting a lot
me.
of new
Don't
light and a
pay
lot of-
me and damage the cast for fucking Wings and Boogie. It's fine with me. I'll do all right. I'll be all right. All right, Toop. Anything else?
Oh no!
Don't take his money. That's my advice. Don't do it again. Don't be like me. Don't be like me.
Oh no!
You can't take his money. All right. Take care. Take care. Bye bye. The podcast will pay for it.
I know you all just heard that groveling from an old editor, but don't let him fool you.
You treated him like
D-Max
shit.
still
I was
sucks at
there.
editing and should be.
Oh,
D-Max
the
should be
D-Max
fired and sucked.
First of all, I tried
don't
to
overextend.
I
don't
tried to
overextend
help.
your-
I tried to help D-Max, and he refused to call me, because I was going to tell him this is what it's going to be like. This is what you expect to do. This is how you got to get it done. He could have just had that call with me, but no, he demanded ridiculous. He demanded more than we were fucking pulling in at some point. You know, it was right.
I just didn't want anybody to let that bleed over into D-Max at all. Just aware he's still sucks, and it still took him almost 20 hours to edit an episode. So that's
no.
still a
D-Max put himself in a bad spot, and he wouldn't work with me.
His own thinking
He just wanted to be. He wanted to go negotiate and hardball Keem. For the same reason that was stupid is the reason I'm more than likely not going to have the conversation. You know,
You should do the same thing. You should request interest for not paying for the month of July. That'll go well.
All right, callers. Who's next?
Yeah, Tommy. Before we do that, Speedy Bird had a question. Did Keem take pay for the time he was off in June?
No.
When you covered for him?
No. Well, no, of course not.
He didn't take pay?
No, he took pay. Yeah, everybody gets 25%.
That was the question.
Yeah.
That was
Everybody gets 20. You know, he didn't say, listen, guys, I'm not taking that this month because I'm not going to be working and you'll be streaming the whole time. No, of course not. No, of course not. Because it was, we were told even if we had a day off, we were covered. And now all of a sudden,
how long was Keem off in June? Didn't you cover him for like 2 weeks? How long was that?
It was something like that. 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks, something like that. And that was the idea. And then I was told he was taking over for me when I was gone, which was 10 days. 10 fucking days I was gone. That was it.
You were still paid $2,000. It didn't go up during that month at all for any reason. Maybe people not getting paid.
I just got docked for the stupid trip. That's all I got.
Weird.
For the stupid trip.
Oh, so it actually managed to go down while you were. Okay. Well, okay.
So yeah, so it's technically when I got docked for the trip, I made less than 25%. Because the show paid for it.
Dude, that was my favorite part when he said, "Well, the show will pay for it, obviously." And Boogs and Wings are like, "Oh my god, Keem," and you're like, "That's our fucking money, you morons."
I want Wings to remember if for some reason, if for some reason, and I'm not rooting for this, but I don't care if it happens anymore. If he's making less than $2,000 a month going forward, just remember all you had to do was say no. They couldn't fire you to begin with. Oh, here's another thing I'd like to tell Wings. Do you know, I saw this on Chud Logic, right? He read the NDA. Do you know if you sue him, you may have to pay his legal expenses if there's a dispute over the NDA? Good signing.
Damn.
Shot for the point, bitch.
So in other words, like if you sue him over the NDA, right, and you lose, you got to pay his legal expenses. It's like black and fucking white there. That's what you signed. I'm sorry. That's not what grown-ups do. But he was so terrified he was going to lose that extra money a month. And that's what Keem was counting I was going to do. So this is my last fucking grass to fight for it.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
all right. Do you want to next up, or because Pollard senses to just pop in?
Did
I don't know
he?
if you want to
I see him.
Yeah, Pollard just came.
There
in,
he is. Pollard Pencils. I'm sorry about your loss.
Oh God. That was so quick.
What? Well, you're a big celebrity.
You got priority.
You're a big celebrity. Hey, you want to work for free for the
what
new?
What are your grievances with Keemstar?
My agreement?
Grievance.
No, never mind. Just go ahead.
Grievance. Just being lied to.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Shot for the point, bitch.
I just don't want to get too much into it because I'm just not really drama based, but
you really did a great job. I'm Paul did not tell you do a great fucking job, and then regardless what anybody told you, you're fine.
Well,
I don't know what happened.
I didn't do shorts. I mean, I'm not gonna deny that.
Oh,
but after seeing what
I think he knew that you were getting treated like shit the whole fucking month. I mean, you had the target. You had the target on your back. You had the target on your back. What's that?
I just didn't want to make money off of Boogie faking cancer. It was disgusting.
Really bothered you that much?
You want me to make? It's just fucking nasty.
You're a better man than me.
Okay. Keem would have taken.
You're a better man than me because I'll take that cancer money. Fuck it, fucking A. But I get where you're coming from. You're better.
I'd rather get bitched at by Keem and get fired for not doing something that's kind of just expected. I don't want to make money off of cancer personally.
All right, fair enough.
I can't fathom making.
Well, you're not making money off of cancer. You're making somebody a goofball that fucking made it a big thing. Yeah, I get it. But either way, that's up to you, right? I signed up for a bunch of morons. Think if you have a better, I mean, honestly, that's a lot more honorable what I'm willing to do. So I'm not perfect. So yeah, fine. That's fine. Hey, Poolard, I'd like to stay in touch with you in the future. You never know. Everybody told you, and I really I got 2,000 people in here. If everybody started a podcast, there's usually a big YouTuber lurking around. This guy was great. He was fantastic. Just don't fake cancer, and he'll do your shorts.
Hey, buddy.
You know, no, I was always really happy. I love all the stuff you did. I thought it was great, and I thought you were really timely. And I also noticed you got the target on your back, and I knew he was going to wear you out. If you ask Nick Diorio, I told a story on Diorio's stream last night. I showed him the chat, the way he's talking to you, and I said to Nick, "Is like, should I really be doing this? You know, it's like it feels wrong. You know, this guy gets treated like this." And then Nick said, "You're right. You're 100% correct. But don't quit tonight because Destiny's coming on." You know. So all right, okay, that's not the night. So I thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, anyway, the Pulitzer Pets was treated like trash, but I mean, get in line. You've been in a lot of.
It wasn't just me. I mean, Tupa and the rest of them. You know.
Yeah. So like, who could it be? Is it everybody he hires, or is it him?
Shot the point, bitch.
Are you all retards? Everybody's a retard?
Yeah, I think everybody's just stupid. You'll never know what you're talking about because you're not as intelligent, you're not as successful, you don't have anything. You know, you're just there.
I think that's wearing thin with a lot of people. I think that's wearing thin with a lot of people because that's really all he has at the end of the day. You can't tell me shit because I've been successful on YouTube. Undeniable. But you also haven't had a podcast take off.
I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
there you go. Yeah. All right, brother. Stay in touch,
All right,
man. Stay in touch.
Having me.
We'll
do. Thanks, guys.
Puller Pencils, everybody. Good guy.
Okay, buddy.
Luke.
Yeah, lolcow is the worst editors in history.
I think you could combine the tenure of all of Keem's podcasts, and they'd probably still be shorter than Shot from the Point.
Yeah, I know.
think you could combine all of them and still be shorter. So you got Baited, Mom's Basement, Keemstar Show, lolcow Live. What else? Am I forgetting any?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ almighty.
Shot for the point, bitch.
Yeah, I'll say, bitch. All right. What are we doing now? Who else? How long? I don't know if I want to make a 13-hour podcast out of this.
Luke is next. We can get through them. Come on, we gotta get through them.
I don't have to do everyone.
Well, as long as every single person doesn't join and say, "Just hold on 1 second, I need to mute the stream."
No, I never promised to pick up everybody. I just did it that one night, but we'll try to do our best, I guess. Luke, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I want to say congratulations on the way you've handled the situation. You've done it very strategically. I think that you've done a good job of exposing the situation for what it is.
Well, that I think
Keemstar is a scam artist.
Yeah.
People forget that, but every few years we have to be reminded once one of his podcasts breaks up. What I want to say now is that I think you've done such a good job of winning over the court of, public opinion that I'm a little bit more optimistic that you will get paid. I mean, I haven't seen anyone come out in defense of Keemstar. I hope you do get paid the full amount.
There are a few people that live with their parents that think I'm being very selfish.
I don't think so. I mean, I think once you start working and realize that this is just not.
Well, I'm not going to make this my fucking mission because my last time is I'm going to expose him for what he was. And then I really wasn't satisfied until Nick made the video on him. That was pretty effective.
I think.
But I'm not doing that this time. I got a lot more things that I'm interested in, and hopefully other people are interested in stuff that I want to do on this podcast. So, yeah, that's pretty much
sure.
It. Yeah.
I want to say also that I think that since people are going to pull their memberships. It's going to put a little bit more pressure on Boogie and Wings to maybe come to your side, come to your defense a little bit here. What do you think about that?
I don't know.
I mean,
it's entirely up to them.
Money.
I wouldn't blame them if they didn't come to my defense because the whole thing was they were nervous about me doing it to start with because they were terrified of losing Keem. Keem picked up on that immediately and tried to bend me towards an NDA. So what I think is going to happen is if for some reason this tanks, right? They picked the wrong horse because at least we're making $2,000 a month, and so by then it'll be too late. Look, I'm never gonna be upset with them because they were really Wings is really honest. Like I want you to have the same energy as Keemstar, and I told him I was like I'm not Keemstar. I'm not going to do that, and I think a lot of the complaints we're getting is that energy you're talking about is coming off as being kind of insincere, and that's not my bit. That's not the Tommy C bit that I do. I'm a little more like that. You can only get me from that, and he seemed to accept that. So he's got a choice. So they probably thought, well, yeah, we'll get his money, we'll get Keemstar, and then we're all fucking good. And then whenever he pulls their fucking membership because all the jerk off things he's been doing to Pullard Pencils, to Connor, to Chupacabra, to me, to just changing things around, promising things that he's not coming up with, saying he's going to stream on one day and not doing it, and $10 memberships. Like, I think all that is going to come to a fucking head. But if it doesn't, it's not my problem because I'm not a member of the cast. I'm not working for him anymore. I want my money. I want the money that I earned. I worked the month of July. That's it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that once the memberships start coming out,
if I go back,
Wings are going to be.
Here's what I need from you guys. I can't go back. Because I'm going to lose all my authenticity if I do. Because everybody's going to think it's absolute work. They think this is a work right now. And it's not, and I'm not going with it. I'm not going with that.
Even if he paid you the full amount.
What if he paid me the full amount? I'll keep my mouth shut. If he pays me right now, I'll fucking stop talking about it and move on with my life.
But you wouldn't go back.
No, because it's just gonna happen again. It's unfair to me to keep having to do this. I put up with I don't bitch like the whole month watching these guys get fired, constant turnarounds, the things with the game's attorney. And there's a certain amount of stress. Like every month when you're in that podcast, which is why Boogie and Wings kind of chose Keem over me to begin with, is a sweat. It's a sweat factory because you never know what's going to piss him off. You never know. So my whole attitude and why I handled it so well, so to speak, is because I always went with that. Right up until the time I told I was not going to get paid, and then let's negotiate, which is an insult to my intelligence.
Don't negotiate, Tommy.
Yeah,
there's nothing to negotiate. You worked. Do not negotiate.
Yeah, there's nothing to negotiate.
If Muda wants to talk to Keemstar, I think that he should do that, and then
I think that's what's going to end up happening. I'm going to talk to Muda because I just like Muda, and exactly. I'm going to explain. It's probably going to be more of an explanation why I'm not doing it and not why it's not fair.
Tommy, you've got everyone in your corner. I've since yet to see somebody come out in defense of Keemstar and say that what Keemstar did was appropriate. I mean, Nick's stream last night was so good. Nick's a great friend to you. I know you already know that, but that stream was so entertaining. Nick's a great guy.
Oh, Nick's fantastic streamer. He thinks he's not a good. Well, I think he thinks he's not a good. Or used to think he was not a good streamer. I think he's like Mediger good.
I think he's really good too.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just I hope you guys support me when I just turn away from this bullshit. Right now,
I was a fan of this show way before lolcow.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm glad you gave lolcow a chance because here's another thing. I did like doing it. I did like fun, but it is stressful. And then you get like 2-3 days of not having the stress of worrying what Keemstar, how he might wake up that morning. It's like maybe the money's not worth it, or future money. I just want the money that I already participated in. All the 25% bullshit.
This is my last question. This is a dumb question, kind of a Hail Mary.
Sure.
Would you ever consider working with Keemstar again on the Baited podcast if Clown was in charge of the finances?
That's been suggested to me. Yeah. It'd have to be
because you have to admit the content's great. I don't want to put you up there on a rope for content,
first of all, I don't want to get you. He was not looking to do that. All right. I don't think it was going to come through as it was. Let me make that a clear. But that was about the only circumstance I would do it. But here's the thing: it's not me. There's things that he has to agree to with Clown that he's never going to do.
Like what?
I can't say that. That's personal. Okay. That's between them. That he's never going to do it because that's the way he negotiates. Is my way. There's no negotiation. It's my way or the highway. And you're a bad person, and I'm a good person. It's like ridiculous. It's like talking to a kid, So I don't think that was really going to happen in the first place. It's going to happen without me now. And if you have to give complete control, I have to get paid by something else. And I have to be able to show up, do my Tommy Seahack, and fucking walk. And if there's any other responsibilities, they have to be explicitly explained to me. So I can't just be like, oh, wake up, it's 3 a.m. I got to do this for the show.
Yeah.
And I want a job description,
Yeah, and I want to address this too. Keemstar keeps saying that in July that you had bad performances. I think that's just part of the job. Sometimes you show up, you don't give your best work, or you try something, it doesn't work. I mean, that doesn't mean that he shouldn't be paid. So Keemstar, pay Tommy. Don't be a dickhead.
I don't think I was rated on my performances either. It was regardless. He could either hire me or fire me, and then he would have to pay me the months that I worked to be fired.
You're owed the money regardless.
Even if I suck the fucking life out of the room, and then judging by, I mean,
which is not true.
There are people out there. It's like, look, I'm not a big fan of Tommy, but this is bullshit. But I got to be honest with you, they're a minority too. So I think I did a pretty good job.
I agree. I do think you did.
And I don't think it really matters. I tell you something. If I got more popular than him, he'd find a way to fire me anyway.
100%.
Yeah.
I think that's why you need to go start your own podcast with Smackle and with
Smackle and Willie Mac.
That's going to be the best revenge against Keemstar. When your podcast is doing better,
I don't even have to do better. If I can draw a little extra money from it, then it's fine. I win. I don't even care if it does better.
Keemstar.
Yeah.
If whatever your podcast is called does better than Keemstar's, that's just going to.
If it does, and I don't even care if it does. I'm not even shooting for that. I want it to be the best fucking thing possible, and you guys to be entertained. That guy Smaggle's a riot. Willie is really insightful. He's also. Here's why it works. You have a guy that
the old young
kills. You got old young. You got a guy that's funny in a kind way, and you got a guy that's funny in a mean way, and you have Smackle Daggle's a retard. I can't imagine it be anything better than that.
Right. And lolcow without you, it just has no direction, and it's just going to be more of this.
Didn't have much of a direction when I was there either, because I was told what to do, and everything was done unilaterally while I was being told I was part owner of it, which is something I'm not getting paid for. There you go.
Yeah. So Keemstar, pay Tommy. Quit being a dickhead. If you don't pay Tommy, I can't see any reason why anyone would work with you in the future. Pay Tommy.
Yeah, I can't wait to go into that meeting and hear you really hurt my feelings. That's next, by the way. All right, talk to you later.
I'll get out of here.
Bye.
Thank you.
Feelings. I don't think you respect me and everything that I've done for you. That's what I have to go into. All right, who's next?
Lanthius.
Listen, fuckhead.
Lanthius. I'm gonna need a drink tonight. Lanthius, Sean. Oh fuck! I got Tommy tomorrow morning. Shit, probably can't even do that. Ugh. Lanthius, shoot. You're on the air, buddy.
Yo, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure.
Awesome. With the Boogie cancer arc, Keem went into this big spiel about, oh, look, I don't like how Wings was treated with PKA, so I'm going to pay him out of shares, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, buddy.
And with you, A, you don't get these mythical shares, and B, you're not even getting paid, so you're getting treated worse than someone that fake cancer. So
that's what we keep pointing out. I forget who pointed that out. But that seems to be a theme. Well, that's why it's all bullshit. And that's why, how about this, guys? Keep that in mind when I won't negotiate. Oh, yeah. Keep that in mind when I won't negotiate. I really can't. I really look like a bitch if I do, don't I?
You do.
And it looks like look. It even defeats everything I fucking said before. Look, fire me or keep me or whatever. Whatever. But this is the truth. There's no shares. There's no this, and I'm not getting down and groveling for money by signing this phony NDA. And now I got to grovel for that. Fuck that. You know what? Sorry, Muda, not doing it. There you go. No,
yeah, you should, man. I know Keem's in the chat saying, "Oh, look, you're the one scamming." You're actually being pretty good about not.
I'm the only one that told you the truth. I'm the only one that told you the truth about that show.
You've basically you've given up on the 25% payout, and B, now he's not even paying you for the month that you worked.
No
so
thing.
I don't understand who's
you pay me what I earned, or you live with the fact that you're a scammer. That's it. That's the end of it. Sorry, Muda. You can call me just as a friend. That's it. You live with the fact that you're a scammer, and now don't pay me, and I'll go on fine. I don't even know why I'm fucking pissed off about it, because I knew this as of 48 hours ago. This is a reality. But you know what? It pisses me off that now I got to get in and kind of negotiate, maybe take less. No, you pay me $6,300, and I leave because you fired me. I'm fired. And also, you owe me July earnings.
Yeah, and it's the beast of YouTube. You have no real recourse, unless you sue him and he's a multi-millionaire.
I'm not suing him. So. I'm not suing him. I'd rather lose the money. You want to live with that? Here's the thing. You know what your reputation cost for scamming people? $6,300. That's what your reputation costs. That's what it's worth. If you want to buy it back, let me know. If you go over the date, because the clock really doesn't click till the 2nd or the 3rd of next month of September. The clock doesn't really, the clock really is, because I wouldn't be paid for July until September anyway, right? So if he wants to do that, if he wants to eat that money, you know what? That's fine with me. But you want your reputation back, $6,300. You want to give it to me now? I'll go on with my day. You want to think about it for a couple weeks? Fine. $6,300, you can buy your reputation back.
Tommy?
Oh, Muda. Sorry.
Muda's here.
Muda, I'm not doing a meeting.
No, I know. He called me about I want to say an hour and a half earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm just now catching up with it, all of it. So apparently you're not getting paid for the
July.
The cancer month?
For the cancer month. Yes.
Yeah, I honestly he brought it up to me, and it was I pretty much initially, when I didn't have any understanding of the situation, I just said, okay, if somebody's not there for 3 weeks out of the month, is what he said.
Wasn't true.
Then
10 days.
Then in my mind, it's okay, if it's you're out 3 weeks and you haven't been there for the majority, maybe there is a pay cut, but it's you were there for the biggest payday.
All right. Well, here's another thing. Here's another thing I got to explain to you. No one was stock paid forever missing. Mm-hmm. I did the entire month prior to that. I was only gone for 10 days. The reason that we didn't get streaming right off when I came home on that Tuesday was because I wanted to. I feared, and legitimately, because the narratives have been tried, that he would say I quit when I refused to sign the NDA. When I didn't quit, I just refused to sign the NDA. That actually came to fruition because there were suggestions on the stream last night that I quit or effectively quit. And I kept on saying, Jeffrey Epstein, I didn't kill him. I'm not going to kill myself. Or that other millionaire, McAfee. I didn't quit. That's what I kept saying over and over, because that was the narrative. And I'm so glad that I did. So I said, you can record me, I can record you, and then we can have the discussion. He elected not to have that recorded discussion. And then I streamed the next 2 days, and I refused to talk about lolcow. So yesterday he says, I've been paid for the month of June. I will not be paid for the month of July. And now he wants to negotiate. Absolutely off the table. I'm not going to demean myself. $6,000 isn't worth my fucking reputation. Right. He owes me that money. That money is mine, not his. He approved the vacation. No one has ever been docked before. Certainly Cancer Boy wasn't docked for losing his fake shares.
He approved the vacation. That's the actual thing that I wanted.
And not only that, he said to me, you have to do it for me a couple weeks. As soon as you go on vacation, I got it. And I've missed other I've missed other. I've been told that I could go home early because how late I got to stay up, and that's happened on stream a few times. And I was told I won't lose if I miss a cast.
Don't forget the most important part, where Keem didn't work for 2 to 3 weeks in June and didn't take a pay cut.
And that was and he didn't take a pay cut when he didn't work for 2 months.
Conveniently,
or for a
Tommy's
month or
the
whatever
only
it was.
person who's taken a pay cut for not being on stream. Everyone else has been paid.
No, how much have you been offered from that end? Like, if it's not the full $6,000,
I don't know. I haven't listened to any offers. It's $6,300. Nothing. I'd rather get nothing than one dime less.
Sorry to butt in, but Keemstar replied to a Willie Mac tweet about this.
Yeah.
Anders sent you it. So.
All right, I'll put that on the screen. Let's see. Tommy only did one stream in July. It was July. He told him multiple times. That is a stream that he told multiple people that he was quitting. No, that's what I said. I was thinking of quitting. And multiple people. I only told Nick. I was thinking quitting because the way pooled pencils. I never quit. So how's it? Then he decided to go, I'm fired. So he purposely started a bunch of feuds with me on vacation. I did not start a bunch of feuds. I simply refused to sign the NDA. My only recourse, my only legal, because I don't have any legal recourse here in Germany, is, so I said once, I'm not going to sign it. I said twice sternly. Third time, I showed everybody, I took the screenshot and I showed everyone the NDA and how ridiculous it was. He then proceeded to call me a liar, saying it wasn't open. It's out. It is a ridiculous NDA. It was completely ridiculous. Then he said, what do you want gone? And I wasn't going to play that way because I go, the only way I'll sign it is if it says, do not talk about financials, which I knew was illegal because you can't tell people they can't talk about financials. But this thing was just a vehicle to get me fired anyway. So he wouldn't do that. I didn't when I came home. And another thing is, if there could have been more streams between that time, if you didn't do them, that's on you. So this is when he come back on vacation, he still didn't work. No, I was totally willing to work. You wouldn't fire up a stream. I came back on Thursday. You wouldn't fire it until I signed the NDA, which I refused to sign, and I was under no obligation to sign. Then he fired up a live stream and started leaking all sorts of financial information, forcing me to fire him. No, I'm sorry. That's not what happened at all. I did 2 streams, and you refused to stream or do anything until I signed that NDA. And then went on and then did what he did the one stream that I wasn't allowed on. That was the thing. The one on Saturday was really great because on Thursday we all agreed we're going to start on Tuesday. He put the fear of God of them over the weekend. We've gone over this before. And they were like, let's stream now. You know what the meeting was about, Muda? We don't want to wing it. So I said, look, after we had our meeting Thursday, I made my schedule for the rest of the week. I wasn't on vacation that week. I made my schedule after that was agreed. I said I could do something Sunday, but it definitely wasn't Saturday. And that's when they fired up the stream. That stream I deleted. I didn't know he was behind that at the time. But then I lost my perms. And then it went right back up. So that thing was a total work. That was a total fucking drama work with Boogie and Keem. I talked.
I just found out today that there was no ownership of the podcast by anybody. I thought that it was a 25% split.
We were told we get 25%. We were told we were 25% owners, but nobody believed it. I never had it in writing, so therefore it was never true. Keemstars went on to say that I was technically right that he owns the thing lock, stock, and barrel.
I mean, I just got sent the updated financials on lolcow podcast, and apparently, from what Nick told me, showed me the new ones. He's like 6,543 is what you're owed, not even 6,300.
I'll take 6,300 and call it a fucking day, but I'm not going down any lower than that. I just did that off the top of my head, so it's probably 600, 5,000. That's what I'm owed. But I'll just like $200. I don't give a shit. I want out. I don't want to go. The whole thing behind the NDA was try to get out from under me to begin with. I was willing to stream every day. And he said, we have to do the NDA first. And I said no, and he refused to stream. And then when we came to an agreement, when me and Boogie and Wings came to an agreement, that's when they fired up the stream, when they knew I'd made my schedule for that weekend. I had people over here. I can't be screaming on a fucking microphone. My fucking mother-in-law's in the other room. Sorry.
Shot from the point, bitch.
And then he knew that. Once he knew that, you could have pushed it to the next day. But no, we had to do this phony act where fucking Boogie dresses up like a clown, and he acts like he's taking the bull by the horns and doing this because Wings and Tommy won't. That's not what happened. I'm not finding the time he didn't work, but he did it every other time when I was allowed to leave early and when I was allowed to miss streams because they were late or what have you. I was always paid, and so was everybody else, including Keem, including the other guy who was technically fired, even though he wasn't fired.
So basically, for the biggest month, and now that money is being split between 3 people.
Yes,
and that's it.
Yeah, there you go. It's just a scam. This whole thing has been a scam, and I got scammed. He just couldn't bear. He did this last time with Beta. When the big money started coming with the sponsorships, he cannot bear to pay me. For some reason, he's got some kind of aversion to paying me. That's it. So,
is there any way where you can take like the lower payout and like we can just kind of make you whole?
He could be a thief.
Terrible. I really feel bad.
He could be a thief. How about that? And I'll skip out in the 6,000. You be a thief, and you keep your money. Keep your fucking money, thief. The only thing where you haven't worked is it was retroactively implied. Because if anybody didn't work, there was no problem. Everybody got 25% what was brought in. So that was only applied retroactively after I refused to sign the NDA.
Okay, buddy.
And I worked technically I worked up because I took the vacation. I was home when I said I was being home. He refused to stream. It was just, so he wouldn't do anything until I signed the NDA, and then he said he didn't want. Then he turns around and say, "Well, I didn't work." And then he took the month off prior. He told me, "Look, I need you to do this. I'm really, really busy right now, and I'll take over for you when you go on vacation." At no time was I told.
You know what? Based on the new information I'm getting, I really feel like you're owed this money.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just worried.
And that's why I'm not going. That's why I said I'd talk to you, because any negotiation I have, because look at this thing right here that he put in chat before. Tommy, you're not going to scam me. So maybe you can scam these viewers into thinking you're a victim when you didn't even work. So the thing was, nobody ever said that I wouldn't get paid during that time. It was only retroactively applied when I refused to sign the NDA. Because all this is about ego. It's not even about money.
There was nothing even in that lolcow live group chat that we were a part of.
Nothing. And you heard me reject that thing politely, and you heard me reject that thing sternly. Because they put it in audio. No, I'm not signing it. It's open-ended, and it's utterly ridiculous, and it's illegal. And you really want to get an NDA? Hire a German lawyer and have them sit down with me over here. And then you know what they're going to tell you? You can't do that. He's allowed to talk about what he wants to talk about when he wants to talk about it. So he didn't want to fire me right away because he thought it would.
It's such an optically bad thing for that show.
It's also self-destructive. It's just self-destructive too. It hurts the podcast. As soon as it's at its height, as soon as the stuff, nobody expected to get 20, 10,000. 10,000 after this, but we could have held on to a little more and made a little more scratch and had more fucking sort of organic moments. The one big thing that happens, and he just couldn't bear to part because it's me. He just can't bear to part. So I just want my money and I want to be gone, and that's it. So his reputation for not being a scammer, I'm scamming you. I took a vacation that you approved, and you've never docked anybody, including myself, and told me not to worry about missing streams. But all of a sudden, I didn't work.
Do you have his approval?
And I was waiting to work when I came home Thursday. He refused to do it because I wouldn't sign the NDA. So I streamed. And did I talk about lolcow in that time? No. There are 2 streams here. I'll show them to you right now. That I said one of them I open up with. One of them I actually open up with is look, I can't. We're still trying to work the thing out.
Wait, do you? I just want to ask: do you have his approval, just screenshotted, or a video memo that he might have left? Because if you do, we've got that's just debt to rights. All this was done verbally. All this was done verbally. That's why I had to roll my fucking eyes every time he's talked about shares and shit and ownership. I just went along with it because it was just utter and complete bullshit. All right, so this is 6 days ago. I was home from vacation. I streamed about Critical. Then I did my stupid love phones thing, right? 4 days later. Then
When Boogie pulled his shit and said I was scamming them and I refused to work and stuff, I had to absolutely respond to the public and tell him this whole thing about financials is bullshit. This is trying to force me to sign a NDA that is not legal, that is only going to be a tool for the public to justify firing me, and I'm not making it easy on him. And that was done 3 days ago on the 4th.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Tommy, I think he might have approved it in one of the lolcow live streams, like publicly.
I think I approved what?
No. Keem approved your whole vacation
in one of the streams.
You better. Oh yeah, because you talked about taking your time off after he took his time off.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
try to find that. I'll try to find that because he said you said you'd cover him in June for those weeks he's gone, and he would cover you afterwards because you're not going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll find that. I'll go. Look.
And now only retro.
If it's in if it's in the public stream, like that, that your whole vacation was approved, then this whole thing is in your favor. Debt to rights, and you should be paid $6,300. Now in that case, if you're still not paid $6,300, then I feel really fucking bad that you've worked all this time and not got.
I knew what I was getting. I knew what I was getting into. So I can't really cry too much about that, but I can. Look, I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'll be on the surface what I'm doing. I'm just trying to I'm trying to get my money. That's it. And I don't have any other recourse. This is my only recourse. I didn't have any recourse to reject the NDA and not being told the public that I quit. So I had to do this. I know how he works. I've basically worked around him, with him, on and off the last 8 years. I know the stories. I know how he operates. You see how he behaves in there. So it was literally my only recourse to get a nickel. And you know what? If I don't get the money, at least I went down swinging.
I mean, the thing about the whole editor stuff is like even the way that Pollard Pencils was like treated towards the tail end of that when he just got fired out of nowhere. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know. It really did feel like a comical work environment.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, if you don't listen to what I say, then you're fucking fired.
Yeah.
There's no reason. So when I was called earlier today, like fucking just by Keem or whatever, he made it sound like you really just wanted to quit the whole time and you don't want to come back.
No, that's not true. I only told privately, I told Diorio that I didn't like the way Pollard Pencils, and I'm having reservations about the way they're being treated. I never quit. It was just a conversation between a friend and saying, boy, should I do this? And he's like, no, you really should stick this out. That's what happened. If that's fucking telling everybody I'm going to quit, I don't know what the fuck could be. That sounds like, I don't know, bitching about your job.
You had a thought crime of quitting the show.
Yeah, I thought about quitting after he was treating people like shit because I knew the turnover of. First of all, we really need an editor, all right? And I knew the turnover would eventually affect. I'm like, why don't I just get out of this shit? It's gonna fucking crash and burn anyway, and it's gonna crash and burn now because he keeps making the same decisions. Every decision he's made, right, is hurt the show. It's just hurt the show. It's the bottom line is to make the best show for the lolcow fans as humanly possible. And all he's done from the beginning is destroy the reputation, whether it's a work or it's not, everybody thinks it is. That's his doing. 100%. When you say, oh, that's crazy. Fucking these guys are not 13 like they were in 2016. They're in their 20s. They have jobs of their own. They know when you take a vacation, right, from work, and then you come back and I'm not paying you for that. They know that's bullshit. 13-year-olds don't know that's bullshit. Because mommy and daddy paid for everything.
I think just for the PR sense for this show, and for what is right, you should just be paid for the month that you were on. And, if they want to sever you out of the show, you should be paid out think of it kind of like, just your final check and then be done with it.
Oh, this is my only recourse for that to happen because believe me, I'm not going back. There will be no other baited or anything like that. Or if there is, it's going to be without me. And that was another one of his decisions. He knew by firing me, that it might, how could that not put the future of baited in jeopardy? The first thing, he wrote me? The first thing
I'm involved in ownership. Yeah. I have no ownership, nor have I ever been paid by the show once. I show up just out of a friendly sense. That's it. There is no if Keem would yell at me over this, I could not care less.
Let me tell you something. Well, he doesn't yell at you because you're a millionaire. That's why he didn't yell at Face Banks. But Tom, I'm gonna make this clear. Tom, Muda, and Nick, they only wanted it to work, and they only wanted to help, and that's all they ever did. That's all they ever did. And then, Nick said he left because in December he was trying to figure out a way to fire me because he's constantly moving the chess pieces around. More destruction. Everything is self-inflicted here. And for him, it's probably just like, if I don't pay him, I got him. It's all about winning and signing the NDA, whatever. So I'm taking my last swing at it because I'm due those wages. I completed my obligations and my vacation was approved. I did 2 weeks before him, and he was supposed to take over for me. I did the biggest stream, one of the biggest streams in history in the commentary community. I deserve to be paid. I was only gone for 10 days, and the reason it didn't start again as soon as I came back was because he was trying to force me into an NDA, which I clearly, and you heard it, clearly rejected. Politely, sternly, and then publicly.
It wouldn't even be like a fucking valid NDA in that sense. It's like
he doesn't care because it was a vehicle.
It's like, yeah.
It was a vehicle.
The NDA would only. It was interesting because it was conflated too. It's like you can't discuss your finances, but then when the Boogie stuff was referenced, it's like this is somebody that's just actively lying about their payment to a journalist.
I get why he didn't like. I get why he didn't like them talking about that stuff. I get it. I told Wings not to talk about stuff on the show on his own streams. Begged him not to do it. Did it anyway. This is the lolcow stuff. Boogie, when he's cornered, he will lie. He will say absolutely fucking anything. And then I also get accused of releasing stuff. The only people, and he's admitted this, he says the only people, because he said that, yeah, maybe I didn't go public with any of the financial information, that have talked about finances publicly were Keemstar, Boogie, and Wings. Not me, yet I needed to sign an NDA that was complete bogus because he can't even keep me from talking about it to begin with. And he can't keep Boogie and Wings from talking about it. And this NDA is completely unenforceable. But, yeah, they could end up in court trying to defend themselves. And when you get thrown out, you've lost a couple grand. Good move, guys. I want to be with Keemstar. I don't like Tom. I don't think Tommy's got enough energy. Well, he's got the money to sue you. I don't.
That is my favorite part. Looking back with Boogie talking to CoffeeZilla and that whole thing of him saying he's not getting paid and Keemstar freaking out about that, and then here we are. It's really funny.
Yeah. It's anything to win. It's just contrarian behavior to get it. It's anything to win. It couldn't be about money. The guy just bought a Cybertruck. But boy, he acts broke.
Listen, fuckhead.
So I'm not. Whatever. I'm standing on principle on this one. All right, let me take some calls, Moon. Thank you for coming in. But no, we're not having a conversation. If he wants his reputation back, it costs $6,300. Otherwise, he's a thief.
Agreed.
He's a thief. He stole my money. Talk to you later, bud. Unless you want to say.
Later, man.
Okay.
Yeah, good one.
Take care.
I'm down to say. I don't really.
Oh, you want to say? Okay, I'm gonna pull some people in. Say, I don't know. Mudahar's here. I'm gonna when my son bugs out when he hears that you're on my cast. He thinks it's the coolest fucking thing. Well, you're the laughing guy. He doesn't watch your content, but you're the laughing guy.
Not the laughing meme.
Oh God, it's on YouTube Kids all over the place. I mean, I had them talk via I said, like, when we were just sitting back watching all those crazy YouTube Kids, and I was like, I know that guy. He's like, really? Really? And then he says something. Do you think Muda is a top 10 meme? That's great. Tommy is big on what's a top 10, top 5, top 6. So he's trying to get me to like rate the memes. Like, what's your favorite? I said, why are you always getting hate? Which one is that? Where does that rate against the Mudahar meme? We literally have a conversation. It's like it's a serious conversation. It's like, but do you think Now Cat might be just a little better than Muda's? I don't know if I can say I like Muda, but I really like Now Cat. He's really in like meme history and shit. Yeah. But you're a part of that.
How powerful is Muda's meme?
Yeah.
Level?
Well, I didn't know there was a Muda meme. I'd seen it in a few commentary videos, but I didn't know it was on YouTube Kids.
No, that shit's in fucking everything.
It's in everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it is like audio aids. You go to like Facebook Reels and you see an Indian reel with just Muda ear raping you.
That's I don't know.
I had like one where I saw the Indian Army use the fucking laugh meme somewhere. Like somebody sent me that. It's like the Indian military. I'm like, bro, officially recognized by the government, dude. Fuck yeah.
Are you Indian or Pakistani? I can never remember.
Indian.
You're Indian. Okay. You're the Indian Army mean. Yeah. Are you, when you go back home, are you like worshipped?
No, I haven't even been back home in like ever, dude.
Oh, really? Were you born in Canada
I went for
or
like
born there?
one wedding once. Born back home. But like I came here like less than one.
Really? Okay. Nice. All right, Ballin, what do you got for me, bud?
Yeah, this was the shit that I didn't understand about trying to help out with Baited Podcast and then also trying to help with...
I remember you.
Yeah. Like, I was negotiating sponsorships. This drove me fucking crazy during Bad Kid Cast. And I got a $2,000... It was like some bullshit e-bike company at the time. And like, I get the email. I'm like, oh, fuck yes, I got a contract. This is maybe 4 to 6 episodes into the podcast. Huge deal for me because it's my first fucking deal. And I get... Why is it only $2,000? I want 4.
Yeah, I think that's
episode 4.
Let's start somewhere and work our way up. I'd have took fucking the $700 on that, sure.
Yeah,
you know,
that's fucking basic. And I'm like, you guys need a fucking retard wrangler, somebody who's like, I need somebody to trust who can like incorporate in New York and type of thing and fucking record Keem whenever he's specifically saying shit because you guys aren't recording fucking meaning minute.
Yeah,
this is ridiculous.
I don't know.
If you have 3 fucking people in
Nick,
the US,
Nick was that mediator for the longest time because, as you guys are finding out, Keem is also one of the retards. So when Nick was at least there behind the scenes holding the seams, and I'm assuming Muda as well, probably to a lesser extent, but having those people to hold those seams together, now nobody's involved, and now you get to watch what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's a clusterfuck. Keem's member stream yesterday, he's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna make a pool of $1,000, and whoever just makes the best clips will like get some of that $1,000." I'm like, "Are you fucking?"
The show's paying for it.
What is it? This is retarded business practice, and nobody's sitting there and going, "Hey, Keem, maybe you're being retarded," but at the same time, Tommy, you're being retarded. How the fuck did we turn a podcast where a cancer faking asshole is now talking about money? Are you guys Opie and Anthony, or are you some fat retards on the internet talking stupid drama that doesn't fucking matter?
I'm going with fat retards on the internet, personally. I like, look, I don't get it. You were treated like crap too. I do remember you. You were in the very early.
I'm being equal here, man. I'm being equal.
Yeah.
I do appreciate Keem. He's given me an opportunity, but in the end of the day,
I wouldn't have a cast without him. I definitely wouldn't have cast at him. But that doesn't mean I have to sign a fucking NDA, and I don't mean to be fucking treated like that. Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit. If he's gonna put arbitration in there, fuck that. That should be an LLP. You should put the fucking arbitration.
Yeah, I'm not even an employee. That's the worst part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is retarded.
Yeah, he wants to look like a business, but he doesn't want it to be a business. That's the problem. He wants it to have the appearance of being in the business, and it's not.
You have 4 cardboard walls, and you look
Smackle
behind.
and Willie podcast. That's it. Just
All
fucking make it.
Yeah,
Even if you're getting $1,000 a month, make the fucking podcast. Stop being fucking lazy.
And there you go. I brought this up yesterday. It's not even 24 hours old. I think. So I'll talk to what's the name, and maybe I'll do something Smackle either way. I think it'll be fucking funny. You know.
And put it in a fucking LLC or something, for the love of fuck.
I don't know. I don't think I even have to. I don't even think I have to fucking do that because I'm not gonna have these fucking problems. I'm just gonna fucking give them the money at the end of the month. You know?
If you're gonna have a fucking LLC and you go 25, 25, 25, 25, and even if you stop making fucking YouTube channels, the fucking business stops.
How about I just do this? How about I give everybody access to the damn channel, right? And at the end of the month, I pay them. And that's it. We don't even worry about any of this stuff.
That would be the easy way. That's always the fucking easy way. You take it easy, man.
All right, take care, man. Bye-bye. Just pay them. It's that easy. Let's hear Fletch. What do you want, Fletch?
Hey,
what's going on? Deja vu all over again. Yeah.
How do you get fucked out of this time again? How much was it?
Looks like $6,000.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, I to be fair, you know, I've been here for a long time. You're buddy. Listen, I'm not right. Honestly, I think you deserve the money, but you gotta stop doing business with Keem, man.
No. I want to make this abundantly clear. All right.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my money. I don't expect to get my money. All right. I'm trying to get the money. I feel like if I just look like a total bitch if I just didn't do anything. But as far as that's concerned, I knew what I was getting into, and I knew I'd probably get cheated too.
Yeah, and I think
I'm just making the last ditch effort to get what was owed to me from the services I rendered in July, and then I'm gone. I promise you. But fair enough.
Well, yeah,
I'm not bitching about being screwed, right? I'm trying to get my money. I know I got screwed. Everybody knows I got screwed. I don't have to cry about it. I want my money. It's my money. It's not Boogie's, it's not Wings, it's not Keem's. It's my money. That's it.
No, what I was going to say is that I actually think you earned the money this time. Like, no offense.
What?
In the past, you've been riding off the coattails a little, but this time I felt like you actually kept it on track. You were a little, a little older. You have something to actually add to
even if let's say I did the coattails last time, okay, this time too. I still earned it. I still was there, you know.
But I'm saying there's a stronger argument this time, I'd say.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I don't think it's a stronger argument.
The same argument.
I think it's the same one.
On Tommy's side.
Yeah.
You're just on Tommy's side this time.
You know what it is? You're a grown up now, and you know what you're gonna have to pay for when you get out of college, and you didn't think that way when you were all of 15.
Well, I don't think that. I think you I think like you said, you knew you were gonna get fucked. Like,
so this time, I'm not complaining about getting fucked. I'm trying to get my money. I'm trying to get my money.
You should be complaining.
Yeah. What? Go ahead.
Check DMs. Keemstar just posted. He says you'll get paid for the work.
I'll
get paid for the work? Okay. Then you have to hear from me.
That's
again.
what it says there.
Okay. Let me see.
Yep. Thank you, Riveter and Wilbur.
Might just mean for the 2 weeks. Right now.
Okay. He did 3 streams in July. Basically, half the month he will get paid for the work that he did. So that's not even the round. Look, I'll take it and everything, but he's still, if it's not $6,300, and that's what this is really. I want everybody to see that. That's what this is really about. This is about. He knows he owes me, but he's just gonna feel great if I don't get the full amount.
Shot for the point, bitch.
He's going to feel great if he doesn't the full amount. He approved my vacation. No one was ever docked for leaving. No one was ever docked for this. If I don't get the full amount, I'm still going to call you a thief. So you might as well keep whatever you're planning to give me. You're still a thief. You owe me $6,300. And look, most people in the spot, Boogie, Wings, I'll take what I can get. Not me. $6,000. $6,300, or it's really $6,500 according to Muda, or you're a thief. That simple. Oh, I'm gonna get paid for the time you did. Just this time when I won't sign your fucking NDA, that's probably illegal. Period.
Would you be willing to get a tattoo on your face for the $6,000?
I think that NDA was my tattoo. Anything else, Fletch?
No, I kind of want to fucking. Just break your balls a little bit, but that's usually what I do.
All right, usually what you do. All right, take care. Just take care. Bye-bye.
Take it easy, man.
$6,300, or you're a thief. You're a thief. And you know what? If I do get a fucking dime from this, it's all because of you. Because this is all that works. Just remember, guys. Remember, just an hour ago, here's the principle an hour ago. Okay, he did 3 streams. Now I'll do it. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. You think I signed up for this if I didn't? I take a fucking vacation in the goddamn Canary Islands every year. Oh, by the way, part of this deal is you're not getting paid during vacations. Hey, well, I know what Wings is thinking. Well, I don't take vacations anyway. I'm never going to Niagara Falls. Thief. So if he gives me $5,000 or $4,000, which is, by the way, exactly what he was going to do, Muda, if I was going to get in there. Exactly what he was going to do. Just kind of nickel and dime me. You're still a thief. Oh, let's put him.
He still wants to set up a meeting.
Bo back on here.
Of course he
does. Dude, not Tommy. Keem needs to pay you. What the fuck?
The full amount.
Obviously,
if you set up a meeting with me being the moderator there, would that be okay?
A moderator with what?
Well, I'd like to sit there and help advocate for your cause.
You go advocate all you want. He knows what he owes me. I don't need to advocate anymore.
The cause is that he owes him the money. I don't even know if there needs to be discussion. All there needs to be is an email with $6,000.
He knows the discussion. He wasn't going to pay me nothing an hour ago. Now he's going to pay me part of it.
Yeah, he's fucking play because everyone's mad and
he's
tweeting about it.
He's not principled. I am. He's not principled. I am. The full amount.
From a principled, from a principle, even just for if you were looking at it from a PR perspective, pay out just as a sign of good faith with the history and the severance, on the show.
Dude, I mean,
it's like a final payout,
Yeah, well, Tommy is making it clear he has nothing against the show. He has everything against Keem people who.
I just want I just want what I earned.
Yeah, you just want
because
your
my
money.
vacation was earned, and I was only gone 10 days, and he refused to stream after that.
Yeah,
because I wouldn't sign an NDA. That was illegal. No, it's all right. No, I was trying to interpret it. I get that, right? Like, no, he owes me the full amount. I only became I could only not miss a stream. I was never docked in the past until I wouldn't sign the NDA. So I'm being docked for not signing the NDA, and I got docked for a fucking thing that I wasn't a part of. You know.
Yeah, don't settle for less, man. I'm glad
if you're only getting half, then Keem should probably give his June half over to.
Yeah, to me, because I covered for him. Yeah.
Well, I feel like it should be taken out of Boogie's share because he faked cancer. So maybe that's.
You know what the stupidest part about this? You know what the dumbest part about this? If he fucking just told me, like, I'm going to pay you, just don't talk about it, I probably I don't bash the show. I probably would have done it. But I knew this was the only way I would even get a nickel. And you know what? When I get paid, I'm putting it out there. And if it's any less than $6,300, I'm putting it in big writes. He owes me whatever this ever more that equals $6,300. So that's not going to work either. Because that was the thing. He can't negotiate. He knows he's not going to get a negotiation. He knows he's not going to get you as a biased a party in that negotiation. So he's going to try to do what he was trying to win to begin with, which probably give me $4,000 or half. No. Full amount thief.
Bitch. He's a scammer, and he's being a scammer and a
thief. He scammed those fucking things. He's scamming the audience. He scammed the audience. He told people the shit that wasn't true and what have you. Jesus Christ. I mean, and he acts like he created a whole Boogie thing. No, fucking Destiny did it. And Nick took you and Nick took off and Muda fucking covered down.
Dude, Keem was literally about to quit before the fucking shit happened. And then Destiny made something happen.
Talk about always threatening about quitting. I don't know if I want to be here. I don't know if I like this. Blah, blah, blah. And then, you know what? He would do that on purpose because those two would go,
Exactly. He's just trying to manipulate. And he says he's such a good friend to Boogie, but he he got him to crawl on his hands and knees and does all this.
Oh, that was that was kind of a part of the.
It's deserved because Boogie's a piece of shit, but it also just shows how Keem is.
That was actually. I know Boogie takes a little heat for the crawling thing. I thought that was hysterical.
No, I think it's funny. Yeah. No, I'm just highlighting how Keem is treating Boogie, yet he keeps calling him his friend and Boogie, I don't even know what Boogie thinks, but he's clearly
Boogie. Here's what Boogie
thinks. Buy this whole,
here's what Boogie thinks. Am I getting paid? That's all he cares. He doesn't give a shit if I'm there. He doesn't care if fucking Hitler's running the show. Am I getting paid? Yeah. That's what Boogie cares about.
Well, right. Boogie's a whole can of worms, but I just meant to bring that up to highlight Keem's behavior. And same with all these editors coming in too and saying they got screwed over. Connor got screwed over. Connor was working with me while he was working with Keem. And I give him priority to work with Keem. You know how
look how he treated look how he treated Connor. He gave us some bullshit reason.
He treated him like shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Connor comes in, do this docket. He does the docket that he said he doesn't do the docket when he never did the docket. That's why he fired. When it turned out he did do the docket, he didn't do it good enough. Does this sound familiar? Is there a pattern there? You know?
Yeah. And by the way, Connor does very good work. Keem was retarded for kicking him off.
Connor did fine. Chupa did fine. Hoolan Pencers did fine. The only guy that was going to be difficult was D-Max, and everybody agreed on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Connor has been doing my Twitter versus research and editing for the past half a year. He's great. He's great.
Connor's fantastic. All right, let me get some other calls though. All right, you're a big celebrity though.
Okay.
All right, talk to you later. Peace. Thanks for calling in. Bye. Bowbacks, everybody. Check them out. Twitter versus. Rum for breakfast, but Tommy doesn't have to pay you. He doesn't have to pay your shares. Yeah, he had to pay out his shares, but he's just a liar. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't know why I'm even sweating this shit. Nerd Angle, you're on at the 2-hour mark. Nerd Angle, you're on, bud.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad Muda jumped on. When I was driving down, I was kind of fuming because I was like, Muda, isn't this something you'd expose? A podcaster had a show where he told his audience, hey, we're all 25% owners. You give to us and it's shared 25% with everyone. And I had to buy this dude shares, and all of that is bullshit.
Dude, I just found out, literally this fucking afternoon.
Oh, no, I know.
Nobody
I don't think he's putting on pressure on you, but he's trying to say that if this might be content in another scenario. You know what I mean? I don't think he's calling you out. I don't think you were. If you were, look.
No.
Let me tell you something. Muda is one of the few. Let me say something first. Muda is one of the few YouTubers that have ever kept their word to me, and he came to me after the what do you call it? The Mama Max thing, and he said, Tommy, I'm busy with the other jerk off that was ripping people off on charity, but I will do it. And I got to be honest with you. I've been told stuff like that before by other YouTubers, and I was like, well, if he does, he does. He doesn't, he doesn't. You know, I'm still gonna like Muda either way. And then he did it. He did the research on Mama Max. And he made a little fucking dime out of it too. Well deserved, right? So Muda is the only person ever to like say a problem. You know how many times Illuminati? I'm gonna shout you out next video, right? You know, I've had so many people promise,
and I believe it, and the streak stays alive.
But I think you make a good point. This might be something.
I feel like it should be covered if you don't get paid your 6,300. It definitely should be covered.
Sure.
Not just by me, but like even the rest of the financial.
Oh, I'm sure that's coming too. Well, I hope he can withstand that. None of this is fucking necessary. None of the damage was. None of this was necessary. All you had to do was he never had to say a thing. He could have just got rid of me as of a couple days, like as of yesterday, and paid me on the and none of this was to happen. We didn't have to fire three guys. We didn't have to fucking panic and do live streams all of a sudden. We could have done things slowly and deliberately and not panicked. And then we just made a bunch of unilateral he made a bunch of unilateral decisions that got us in this situation. So there you go. None of that was my fault. I did what was expected of me, and I expect to get paid. All right. Thanks, Nerd Angle. Anything else?
Tommy?
What is your total, like, what is the money up to that you're being offered? Is it like $4 or $5 grand?
I haven't been offered any. I haven't offered.
He said half.
Half. He said half. Okay. Yeah. Half. 6,000. You're a thief. You stole half my money. How about that? Killer Ponzi scheme. Well, Ponzi scheme, nobody gets paid. In fairness. Killer Ponzi scheme.
All right.
What do you got? What's next?
So, well, before we do that, I've been sent a couple of timestamps of it being mentioned that Keem was going to take over. Yeah. And there's actually a timestamp of like Keem saying your vacation was scheduled. If you want that, it's the most recent link I've sent to you.
Yeah, why not?
More. But then I didn't even think about this. Tommy had a scheduled vacation and he was going to be gone. And I literally just couldn't leave Wings by himself. And on top of that, even though I had true intentions to quit, which this is my last show, and I
who's quit all the time? There you go.
So if it's scheduled, then you should be paid out yourself.
Scheduled vacation. It was unscheduled.
Looks like you had coverage for your vacation there, Tommy.
Oh, there you go. Hey, here's something. Pay me the $6,300, and you can take some solace in not paying the actual $6,500. It is. So give me the $6,300, and you're not a thief anymore. You've got 3 weeks not to be a thief. All this.
And then there's another timestamp with him actually like talking quite a bit about your vacation.
So I'm trying to find that fucking middle ground. And then, I came to the conclusion because Tommy C is currently on vacation right now. Tommy C is on vacation. Him and his wife took a vacation. It's his first vacation in a while, living it up. And he's seen what was going on. And he said, hey, Keem, do you remember bum fights? And I'm like, yeah, I remember that. He goes, do you remember like when they made a bum?
Yeah, I was warning them. I was warning them. I didn't think it was a good idea. So
yeah, so there's this. Next up, bring in, if he's still in there, Lucaroo.
Lucaroo, another one you're going on vacation.
Yeah.
Was it this one? Oh no, did you post it yet? Or the one on the top?
No. Caller wise.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're done with that shit. Okay, cool. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Good. There you go. Scheduled vacation, and it wasn't unpaid. It was scheduled vacation. There you go. Lucaroo. You'd feel good that you ripped me off about $200 by giving me that amount. Lucaroo, and I'll never say that
would you be against him coming on your show? I'm just gonna ask him.
No, I don't want him on my show because negotiation.
What? Oh, okay.
No, negotiation. $6,300. That's it. Then things can go back to normal. Lucaroo, you're on the air.
Oh yeah, he would want to come onto the show, but like, you just said no.
No. No, absolutely not. Pay me, and then you come on. You never. In fact, maybe I'll do a permanent ban until you pay me. How about that? Put a one in the chat if you want a permanent ban of Keemstar in the chat until he pays me $6,300.
Pay your bail, Keem.
Funny.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, you can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, first off, you should have known this.
Stop the point, bitch.
You know this.
Yeah, I know.
But you mentioned at like the beginning of this caller thing, you mentioned to some guy that like the real drama and the fake drama, and real drama was being labeled as fake drama.
Yeah, I think by the fans, by the fans, I think some of the stuff was real, but I don't know that I wasn't a part. I don't know if anything was fake because I wasn't a part of anything fake. But I understand why the fans took it that way because it was so over the top. But some of the stuff was real. I think they missed out. You know, with like I'll tell you when Wings quit, that was 100% legit. 100% legit.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff on that show was totally real.
People
have this weird misconception that there was some. People were like, there was some Machiavellian shit going on in the back, and I'm like, dude, it was just motherfuckers were just. At least when it came to Boogie and Wings, they were way too lazy to manufacture anything.
Yeah, no, I can imagine, but even Keem is not. I mean, apparently he's not smart enough to fake stuff because. What was it? When was the whole share thing with Boogie? What was that? Like 3 weeks ago. So I mean,
that whole Boogie stuff was all of his own doing. The crypto scam, the cancer faking.
Oh no,
all
I'm
of that
not talking about I'm talking about like paying Boogie the 25% share thing or whatever.
Well, he's getting paid. Well, I don't see why he wouldn't.
Yeah, no. I mean, you don't remember when?
Is he? Keemstar, shut up. Is that him?
Yeah, he was waiting to call.
He's being banned. He's being banned until he pays me. Goodbye, sir.
No, let him in.
No. This is. I'm not here for your entertainment.
No, I'll leave.
Get rid of this guy. No, good. You're gone. You're being banned permanently until I huncture my suspicious spam account. No. I'm going to write this. I'm owed $6,300 lift ban. Let's see. Yeah. Lift ban then. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Put the apostrophe IM. Don't delete anything. Boom. You're banned. Pay me.
He's gone.
Pay me. I'm not going to give him a fucking chance to turn this into a circus like lolcow. Fuck it. Pay me. Fuck you, pay me. There we go. Optimus, you're on.
6,300K, mate. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Plus, also bring up because I know my Scottish accent people off.
Yeah, you have to speak English during this.
That's Scottish.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, but remember, he never paid you for baited. You go.
I don't remember.
That microphone.
Oh, was that it? I couldn't remember. Right. So this is the second time this has happened. Yeah. Was that it?
I remember.
Just like old times.
I don't know. Did Clown ever get paid for that? No, I think now I'm starting to remember. Like Clown said, look, I tried. I couldn't get you the money. That's it. So yeah, the second, yeah. So I have no room to bitch, but I can try to get it back. I have no room to bitch, but I know who I'm working for. He told me to go buy this thing and he paid me back for it and he sent me half the money for it. You know that? He goes, I don't like your microphone. You need an XLR like the other thing. And we found a really good one on eBay and he sent me half the money.
I'll bounce guys and let you go through the show.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Wacky Noodle I'm going to take? I like that name. Oh, hold on. No. All right. Wacky Noodle, go. Wacky Noodle.
Unmute your mic.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Wacky Noodle, what you got?
Wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, sir.
Can you?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes, you're fine.
I just want to know what was Wings said out about this.
I have no idea.
Nothing, as long as he's getting paid. You know, you'll hear Wings speak out in 30 days when he gets his lolcow check, and it's almost half the amount he's been normally getting. Then he'll say something. When his check is $1,500 or $1,000 for the month.
Because I think Wings will back you up, to be honest, on it. But
no, you'll hear about it in 30 days when his income goes.
I mean,
down.
they're probably getting giddy. They were probably getting giddy about getting my part. Are you kidding me? They were probably
Yeah,
getting.
but he's in a worse situation.
Oh yeah, they're playing Game of Thrones the first stream you were gone. Boogie trying to get all the power.
Yeah.
I'm fucking controlling the stream.
I really.
I'm not taking this shit anymore. Like, get fucked.
Fuck that fucker. I don't know how he's still on it, mate.
Yeah, I don't know.
That retard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he should be on it because he's a lolcow. That's not the problem. It's the part of where you don't get Tommy's not getting paid for a month. That's the problem.
I don't know about you, but I think all this abuse shit. I think a lot of it's. I don't know if it's all true.
What? Oh, I don't want to go into that.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody. Watch Bungie's video on that. Watch Bungie's Boogie video. I don't know if it's on YouTube anymore. I know he had to take it down because some music guy claimed his
Oh, it's on YouTube again.
It is. Go watch Bungie. It's a great video.
He re-uploaded it.
All right. Anyway, good luck, Tommy.
Hey, thank you, sir.
I'll never
Appreciate
forget
it.
you, pal.
Yeah,
I'll see you later.
Peace. Guess what, everybody? The one, the only. It's Smackle Dagle. What do you want? Smackle, are you kidding me? Are you gonna blow? Are you gonna blow this?
Hey, I'm sorry.
You're gonna lose all your shares from the fucking.
Yeah.
Look, the only thing I have to say is that I was on your side, Tommy, until you decided to ban Keem stuff.
I want to get because he owes me money.
Fucking gay.
Yeah.
You're robbing us of content like how you're
No, I'm not. I'm robbing you of content. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what? I am. I have enough. I've given enough. I've given enough. And until I get paid, you can't. Then he can come on after he pays me.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
Get out of here. You know what you are? You're a retard. You belong. You should have got that role. I don't know why you wait, because you are perfect. You are totally retarded.
Exactly.
Stay tuned for
saying fucking.
Stay tuned for Smackle, Tommy C, and Willie Mac show. There you go. You wobbing us some content.
The wobbing.
How dare you?
You wob. All right. Who else is? Who's on
that? Kid's gonna be president one day, dude.
Suicide Salute. I hope so.
Oh, holy moly! Hello, gentlemen. Listen, I think the $6,000, that's an investment. I don't think it's payment. I think you've made Keem more than that over time.
Over less, that's abated alone.
Somebody said, I was about to mention that as well. Like, somebody said you're riding on coattails, but when he restarted Baited, he made sure you were there, because when people remember Baited at its height, they remember you.
Yeah.
And when they remember lolcow at its height, they're gonna remember you on those big ass streams.
They're also gonna remember They're also gonna remember every other fucking podcast that's failed. So for this reason or that reason, except for Mom's Basement. I mean, Mom's Basement had there wasn't even a commentary community. it was like a pop culture one, almost in the Logan Paul area. It was
just didn't.
Yeah, it not with our community. It didn't resonate with our community.
And for FaZe I don't know why Keem has so much respect for FaZe. You said it was a millionaire thing. That's got to be it. Because
gotta be
compared to you, FaZe is a caveman. All right.
Yeah. Well,
but
he's done. I'm not going to totally. He's done some good things.
I mean, he made his money.
Yeah,
he's a capitalist, just like Keem, and that's why they get along.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, look, anybody that's turned playing video games into a sport or been a part of that.
You keep saying FaZe. Are you talking about Banks?
He's talking about Banks.
Yeah, I'm talking about Banks.
You can't. By the way, if you ever meet Banks, never call him that.
Pretty fucking smart.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't think he's a smart guy. He's not educated or anything, but he knows how to read the room. You got to give him that. I wouldn't trust him to pass an exam. You know what I mean? But
you don't have to be a genius to play the game.
No, you don't. He plays the game.
I mean, I'm not trying to make a grand point. All I'm trying to say is that you're Keem's golden goose. All of his big successes, you're the common denominator.
Well,
I'm just saying
you're giving me a very nice compliment.
fuck you,
Colossal. It's all about time.
You get a clown hog. I really appreciate I really appreciate the nice kind words, and I hope you continue to support whatever we do. Suicide Solution. All right. Stay alive, Suicide.
You have a great one.
Bye-bye.
And hi, Suicide. Or hi, Muda. Shit.
Bye.
Did he just say hi to his own name?
That sounds like something I would do.
God damn, that's the Muda effect. I'd kill myself if I did that.
Who's next, do you think? Oh, Ken? I'll put a Ken. I'll get some other guys. Ken, you're on.
Hey, what's up, man?
What you tell me? What's going on?
Basically, I just want to say you should negotiate shit with that dude. You should get every dime owed to you, because when Boogie was fired, he got paid for his whole entire thing. Yeah. When Wings was sitting there, on his period streaming, when the live show was going on, he still got paid.
And by the way, I had no problem with that either.
No, hell no. But the thing is too, if you were never fired, you would have been paid for your vacation. So
yeah, probably. Oh yeah, I would have been. If I'd have signed the NDA, I probably would have paid for it too. Had I signed the NDA, 100%. Yeah. You really think had I signed the NDA, he would have found another way to fire me? But do you really think that he would have kept July away from me, or even attempted to sell that to the public?
Hell no.
No, of course not.
Hell no, dude.
No, of course not.
I just personally feel that coming off the Boogie Cancer saga, they needed something else to get the internet going, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So that's when the NDA shit came out.
And the NDA was. You're wrong about that. The NDA was about power over us. That's what it was. It wasn't. It was not an attempt, because if I'll tell you why. Because if I'd have signed it, you wouldn't have heard about it. So that was not a drama. That's what I'm saying. Like this, I could see. Like you're a good example. I could see why you can come to the conclusion. Right? Okay, that's one story arc. Let's go into the NDA Tommy story arc. Right? But it happens naturally because Keem is chaos. It's not because it's fake. It's because it's chaos.
Oh yeah. It just seemed right in time coming out of the cancer saga that they needed something else.
I saw it when I was on vacation. I'm sitting there looking at my phone on the beach, and I'm like, God damn, they don't believe a motherfucking thing that happens.
Oh yeah. Nah. Well, there's a whole big theory that once you had left and like with the whole Boogie Cancer going through his quote unquote punishments, it all just fell right in line too perfectly for Boogie to come right back in. Like it was just like pre-planned and all that, and it was just weird, man.
Oh yeah, I can see why. Again, I can see why you guys call it. It's not true. It's not fucking true. I just banned him from my server until I get fucking paid the full amount. I walked away. I didn't sign the NDA. I've told him to fuck off publicly. There is nothing more I can do to tell you this is fucking legit. If I were to go back, and I can't even go back now if I wanted to, because then I'm
not talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Boogie coming back to the show after he was fired.
Yeah, Boogie. Yeah, he was never really fired.
Yeah, well, the problem is you think he was fired. That's the problem.
Well, that's what was portrayed to the public. That's what was portrayed on the stream.
That was probably fake. I mean, he was out of the chat.
The first stream when he said, should have. We all knew though after the first stream when he said, "All right, Boogie, you have to earn your redemption back. Don't drink Mountain Dew for life, and you can come back on the show."
Give me a fucking break, bro.
Yeah. I didn't drink Mountain Dew all month. Give me my money.
100%. And then there's one last quick point I wanted to make. It's sickening seeing Boogie lick his boot heels.
Yeah,
it's nauseating.
Enjoy your new content.
Appreciate it. All right, dude. Y'all take care.
Take care, Ken. Bye bye.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye, Suicide. Yeah. Oh fuck, dude! I was still laughing at that. Shit was so fucking funny.
The show
Holy
is
fuck.
The show is still.
Stop the point, bitch.
The show is in a good place right now. It's gonna be.
That was the funniest moment of the whole stream so far.
Suicide Solution. Suicidal Tendency song. All right, what else you got? Who are we taking? Jeannie.
Barry knows. Go Barry knows.
I think it's funny. I
at the very bottom.
Barry knows. It's funny. You said that. I was like, "Who's on first?" Situation. Barry knows. Well, who the fuck's Barry? That's what I thought.
Oh my lord.
Barry, that's what I thought. Who's Barry? Barry knows you're on the air.
Yeah, God lord.
Yeah, you wanted this.
Unmute your mic. There we go.
The whole share document he got was bullshit.
And by the way, nobody here is getting fucking paid. Oh man.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, Barry knows.
Yep.
How you doing?
Stop the point, bitch.
How can I help
Very
you?
well. First of all, the Mountain Dew thing is malarkey. I know when I see Mountain Dew in that cup, it was Mountain Dew. Ain't one water.
Oh, really?
Second of all, I saw the green. I know that green. Second of all, you shouldn't have to be a show pony to get what you earned in that show.
Bingo.
You were there. You got paid. There was no, you don't get paid or get unpaid vacation. He went on vacation. So now he's trying to say, oh, I don't have to pay you nothing. That's ridiculous. That's nonsense. Like, he was let Boogie come back after literally scamming people out of thousands of dollars with the crypto scam, lying to God and man. But then, oh, you don't sign a piece of paper saying that I can treat you like crap. Nope, you can't come back on. It's silly.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I don't know how to argue with you.
The shitcoin was pretty funny.
I genuinely didn't realize that was a Slim Jim in his hand. He took a bite out of it, and I was gobsmacked.
All right, sweetie. Thanks for calling in. I do appreciate your support. Barry? Oh, well, you can say goodbye.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Who's next?
Bring in Lux.
Yeah, Lux.
Yeah.
Luxer, you're on the air. Lux. Lux?
Hey.
Lux, come on.
Hey, yeah, sorry about that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. Great. Hello.
Sure.
This is my first time subscribing. I subscribed today.
Oh, thank you.
I just
Appreciate
wanted to tell you that throughout the situation, you have been a reliable narrator. I just started watching lolcow live. I binged like all the episodes in like 2 weeks. And throughout it all, you were the reliable narrator, and Keemstar has been an unreliable narrator throughout so much of his career. So it's really easy for the audience to believe you. And I hope you know a ton of people are going to come over here and watch you and support you.
My thing is not to blow it, because like what I'll do is I'll look at that one 15-year-old kid that say, you didn't work for 2 weeks, or something like that, and I'll get fucking pissed off and then blow up all my goodwill. But thank you very much. So you guys got to keep me honest.
Most of that audience is, like you're saying before, it's got to be over 20. I'm 29, and I was watching. I mean, we have had corporate jobs. People take vacations. People have paid vacations. I'm so shocked. I was saying this in your Discord chat. I was talking about the other day, he hates poor people. He hates poor behavior. It's such poor people behavior to not hire a lawyer for NDAs, to not have contracts for your employees, and to not funnel your business expenses properly when you pay out your employees. It's poor behavior.
Well, I wanted him to do, in fairness, I'm not gonna criticize him for something he didn't do. I wanted the PayPal because I wanted to declare it. He initially wanted to go through the banks, the transfer and the transfer fees and all this stuff. No, fuck that shit. I'd rather get it back, and then I have to show my PayPal to the German state after that. I'd rather have gotten paid the way I did, to be perfectly honest with you. The NDA was a tool. There was going to be nothing. It didn't matter if I signed my name or Luke Skywalker's name. It really didn't matter. It was not enforceable, but it could be enforceable with the public for their lack of knowledge. And that's what he was counting on. And that's what I knew I was getting into. And that's what I knew it was over to. And I just wanted to make it difficult.
That's a fair point, but if he's a real millionaire, a real businessman, he should push to have more things in place so people.
You got to understand something about him. He's a millionaire because he walked in the gold mine first. It was a completely new fucking area. He wouldn't have been a millionaire. He'd have been a schlub like me and everybody else if it wasn't that he was the right place at the right time with Halo. And he made a lot of money, and he made a lot of good things. But he never learned. He never went to college. He never learned how to be a businessman in the traditional sense. He learned how to do it in an untraditional sense. And that's not always a negative thing. But when you learn it in an untraditional sense, and you have the personality he has, where I yell and I intimidate, and that's how I get my way and I get this thing I want, you come off eventually in your 40s being really unprofessional. Leafy talked to me about, he said one of the worst things that ever happened to him is became a millionaire before he turned 20. Because it fucks up your perception. It warps your mind, and especially through social media. So he floats yesterday that he's not going to pay me to see how that goes over. And now I was like, well, maybe I'll have to just pay half out. That's how he's looking at it. He's not looking at it like, I'm an employer. I have a responsibility. I have a duty to do this. I have a duty to do that. No, what can I get away with? That's how he's looking at it.
Absolutely right. And you're absolutely right at the point you made before where he cannot work with anybody who's not either on his level or higher because he's a coward and he's predatory. And people who don't fall to his feet that are quote unquote below him, he's going to push you away. And
but see, that's the thing too. I think it's a challenge to break me because he doesn't know people like me. He doesn't understand like my background. He doesn't understand like the kind of person he is. He just sees another YouTuber that is willing to grovel. Because I got to be honest with you, 99.9% of the time, he's right. He's 100% right. Muda will tell you that. These guys will get in their fucking hands and knees. They'll do anything to be relevant one last second. And he's convinced himself, regardless of what's happened over the last 8 years, that I'm one of those guys. And I've consistently showed him that I wasn't one of those guys. So almost a year went by and he got real comfortable and he tried the stunt again. That's it.
It's because he can't handle talking to somebody who uses logical reasoning, who doesn't lie. You've been in the military, so you know how to be responsible. He can't handle people like that. He wants to be predatory, and if he can't be a predator to you, he doesn't like you.
Yeah, he doesn't. Well, that I got to destroy you. Because notice he didn't fire me right away when I didn't sign it. Because he knew it was going to be difficult. Then he was like, fuck it, I don't care what happens. I'm going to win. It's all ego. It's not even money. He's very rich.
Absolutely.
So you probably like, you probably look at him as like, you probably know millionaires. And like millionaires don't act like him, but social media ones do.
No real millionaires that I've worked with.
That earned it the traditional way. He didn't earn his money the traditional way.
Act like this.
Oh, wow. Thanks so much. Boycotting the show after how they treated you. We'll be watching every stream we put out. Thanks, Matt Style. Thank you very much. And all of this, like this guy, Matt Style, right? He wouldn't have lost them, but it's the ego. It's the ego. It's about beating me because he's never seen anything like me.
It's stupid. It's very stupid.
I don't need to toot my own horn or anything, and nothing happened. And I had a really easy time in the fucking military, and I wasn't in combat. But you know what? He doesn't understand like that. I come from a family. And of people that joined the military, like during Vietnam and World War II and stuff like that, and he doesn't believe that anybody that talks like that is telling the truth.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to be in combat to know. Like, you have responsibility. You know how to be disciplined. You know how to be honest.
Well, it's not even that. Like, there's some things I won't do. I would rather take a bullet than give up that do the wrong thing. That's what you're supposed to do in the worst possible scenario as a soldier. You're supposed to fucking die. You know, my kid. Like, how many kids grew up? I want to love in the chat. How many kids? Like, I was asking my father about Vietnam when I was 8 years old. So I said, so what happens if you get cornered and then they try to get you information? You die. That's what my father told me. An 8-year-old boy. That's what you do. You're supposed to die, right? There's not too many kids that are raised like that anymore. Right? Sure. So that's what he's up, and he can't figure it out because he knows I'm just a YouTuber, just like everybody else. He didn't think I was going to do this. He didn't think I was going to risk $6,000 because those other two fools once. And you know what? 90% of the YouTube community won't. So now you met your match. There you go.
You're doing a great job. You're standing tall. Keep it up. I can't wait to see what other content you come out with. So thanks for having me here.
No, thank you for coming on. I appreciate all the comments, but I think I might have to cut it short because my ego's getting too big and I have to go. So
you got it.
All right, take care, sweet. Bye bye.
Thanks.
No, my ego's getting too big. I think we're done. I think now at the point I'm just like soaking everybody for money.
Well, right now, I'm just gonna send
Chris
you
is here. We can always do that. More grievances.
Lolcow Reddit.
Tommy is getting paid. Tommy did 3 streams. He's absolutely paid for this work, but he's not getting paid for the entire month. He's getting paid roughly. It's literally video evidence of you seeing. Here it is. There's a scheduled vacation. Yeah, exactly. Nobody's gonna buy this either. Fuck you, pay me. Yeah. Do you want to know why I went now? I look. She's taking it back, but like Hellbent. You know why I went public now? It's the only way to get paid. It's the only way to do it. It's the only way to do it because he would do it to me, and has done it to me. He's so like reactionary. We use the audience against him, but the audience he doesn't have like 13-year-olds are easy to swing. I think I coined that phrase, "swing your audience." By the way, I think I'm the first guy to say that. All right, here's what we're going to do. Listen up, everybody, callers in chat. We're doing, and then we're reading off everything. We're doing, what do we used to call it?
Rapid fire.
We're doing rapid fire calls. I am very sorry. And then if you want to get in there now and you've already called in, that's it. So you say one thing and you get the fuck out. If I keep talking to you, then you can keep going. If I have a follow-up question, but then you're constantly moved in and out, right? So I go rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. Go. And then say what you got to say, right? If after that, I hang up and go to the next caller. If I follow, don't hang up yourself because I might follow up. Got it? That's the rules. Are we ready?
Before you start, Tommy, doesn't this kind of situation almost feel very similar to the exit Wings had from PKA?
I don't know too much of the history of that. I don't know too much of the history of that. I wasn't
like it
around
almost
back then.
mirrors that of like.
Well, I mean, he agreed to go to that fucking camp and didn't go through with it.
There was an obligation that he refused to do.
This is the opposite. I gave my obligation and what happened. That would be like if Wings, I think it's similar if Wings would have went and they're like, we're not giving you the money for it because it didn't do as well as we thought or some shit like that. No, like my obligation is completed, but I don't know I only know like a cursory story. I know there was something to do with a camp and I know Wings bitched out of it. And then he wasn't a pleasant house guest. That's all I know. By the way, I like Wings. I just want to make that clear. But he probably should have went with me. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rapid fire, go.
Whoa, holy shit. Wait.
No, we can't wait. Rapid fire. What do you got? What do you got? Rapid fire. 3.
We're on the same page here. Fuck Boogie.
Yes. Take care. Rapid fire.
Ty, are you doing an after show?
No, I'm going to get a drink. Rapid fire, go.
Hey, Tommy, I was gonna say if you think Keem is gonna go into war right now with like the whole commentary community over this.
Don't care. Good luck to him. Rapid fire, go. Tone stir. You're muted. Unmute.
Unmute your mic. Come on.
3,
2,
1.
Go. Rapid fire, go.
Just wanted to say that Keem is definitely in the wrong, and that I've been watching the show, big fan, and more power to you, man.
All right, brother. I hope we make some good stuff for you in the future. Peace. Game streams and fucking chopping the points and everything else. The teetotaler, you're on. Rapid fire, go.
Okay, I mean, what I don't understand is I understand that you probably shouldn't negotiate with him, get on a private call, but like, why not get on a public call and just bash the shit out of him? Like, what do you have to lose?
Because
really?
I've done that before. It's been done. It was called 2016 and 17. I'm done with it. It's an old act.
18 and 19.
18 and 19. I'm done. I'm done with it. Pay me. There you go. There's your answer. All right. Take care.
Check what I just sent you as well.
Okay. Stock Painter.
Stock Painter, unmute.
Unmute Stock Painter.
Unmute your mic. Come on.
You can do it.
Come on.
There we go.
There we go. Yes.
That's pretty funny, by the way. Stock Painter, you're on. Go.
One Tommy to another. Fans are here for the show. Been enjoying the content. Don't let stock turn you into a freaking lolcow. That's what he's trying to do is milk you for content.
I think so too. I'm quite aware of that. I'm quite aware. I'm just trying to get paid. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm going right back to normal. All right. Appreciate it. Talk to you later. Good man. Thank you for being understanding. Stephen Sloan, you're on the air. Go.
Hi, Tommy. Thanks for taking my call.
Hey,
Could I ask?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good. Could I ask Muta a question?
Go ahead. But you got to be quick.
What's up?
Hi, Muta. Okay, do you respect Boogie? Have you got any time for Boogie? Are you Boogie's friend behind the scenes?
Fuck that loser.
There you go, Sloan. No. I can't. It's rapid fire. It's rapid fire. It's call it tomorrow.
2 weeks ago.
I didn't do that. All right. Rapid fire, go. Sam Riddle.
Hi. If Keem paid out the full amount and apologised publicly, then welcomed you back to the stream, wouldn't it be fair for him to run the narrative that you quit if you didn't come back?
You know what I think? I think I should be the king of Scotland because I have too many fucking Scotland fans. I'm the king of Scotland. How about that? What do you think of that, Sam?
Yep, I think that's good.
I've
been watching since like 2016. So.
All right. Do you remember David is Gaming?
No.
Me either. Bye. Sack Drop, you're on the air. Rapid fire, go.
Hi, Tommy. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Go.
Yeah. Okay. So Keemstar said in the last stream, he said that the 25% share thing was because Wink said it, so he just went along with it.
That's horseshit. He told us all aside. It's fucking horseshit. And I think Muda heard that before too. It's just horseshit. He'll say anything. I think you're getting. I mean, you notice a Pat like next time he calls Boogie a liar, roll your eyes. That's all I can say. Talk to you later. Bye. Yeah. Rook, you're on the air. Rapid fire. You're muted. Unmute. Go.
Unmute your mic. Come on.
I got this. Don't worry.
Unmute.
Look at Jenny. She's like my mom. Unmute your mic. All right, Rook. Sorry about that.
Well, I want him to get going through.
Already. It's barely even been a month.
Yeah, because I want him to get through.
Jack,
I want to make sure everybody gets
I might
a
not be able
call.
to get him too. Jack, yeah, I know. She wants to get it. You can't get them all. Jack, go.
I will.
Boogie.
Yeah, you go. The big Baba Booey to you, sir.
Thanks for getting that done, Genie. Really appreciate it.
Yo, yeah, real quick. Can I say this? Dub to iDubbbz for Content Cop. Oh shit, am I too loud?
Well, no, go. You're good. No, he's good.
Because it's rapid fire, right? Okay, but I'm gonna say iDubbbz was correct. Old iDubbbz, not new iDubbbz, and also Muda. Personal thank you for introducing me in Nether SX2 for Android. Been fucking loving that, man.
All right, Muda getting people on the phone. You do really good. Holy. You really do good tech stuff. You really are first rate. You're good at busting transgenders and getting a good phone.
Busting transgenders.
Busting phony transgenders and getting a good phone. Hey, do you want a transgender to get exposed for stealing? Oh, do you? Do you want a really good phone? Have I got the YouTuber for you? It's Mudahar, everybody.
The one-stop shop. God damn it,
dude. Alex, rapid fire, go.
Hey, Suicide.
Gotta go.
Wow, that was really funny like 2 minutes ago. Anyways.
Yeah, Baba Booey. Atlas, the bookkeeper, go.
Hello. Tommy, you've worked with Keemstar before and you had money issues. What made you think that this was going to be any different? Why did you think Keemstar had changed?
I don't think I said I did. I said you should watch the first stream I did. I said I knew I'd get ripped off. I'm doing this to get my money. That's what I'm doing. I'm not complaining. I'm putting pressure on him so I can get my money that I earned. You're absolutely right. I took a huge risk, and I did make out in some of it. So I'm not a victim at all. I made it abundantly clear. You should watch my first stream.
Thank you for the clarification.
All right, there you go, buddy. I'm trying to get my money. Because it's the only language he speaks. Social media pressure. C1RN. See, remember when he said he was going to keep Boogie on and then fired him the next day? Yeah, that's how it works. You put the pressure on him. So I'm trying to get my money. Kron, you're on the air. Rapid fire, go. I don't know what your name is. 3, 2,
Speak.
1. Don't worry about it. Just relax. Just give the next one. She's new. Cam Dog, rapid fire. You're on the air. Go. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. The dew of the mountain. You're on the air. Unmute and go. And some people have been here for. Oh no. All right. All right. Go. How are
So from everything I've been seeing and reading, am I really supposed to believe that Keemstar's a good guy by refusing to pay you, mocking you, firing you, but he's going to give Boogie a second chance after he fucked over thousands of people? Am I really believe he's intelligent? Because I really think he's a dumbass.
I think he's on the right podcast, to be perfectly honest with you. Thanks for the call. Dew of the Mountain, you're on the air. Go.
Tommy, stick to your guns, and Keemstar can piss right off with trying to pay you less.
All right. Wait, I know you. I know that voice. Are you that vampire lady that used to call in years ago?
No.
No. Where are you from?
Germany.
Oh, you're from Germany. Where are you in Germany? Can you tell me? Like, area.
Northern Germany, Schleswig-Holstein.
Holstein? Ich bin in Wiesbaden jetzt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
nice
ich bin in,
area.
yes. Yeah, in Hessen.
Hey, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you. You're from Germany. You see, I got a Union Berlin jersey on. All right, I'll talk to you later, sweetie. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you.
Tschüss. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Etoise, rapid fire, please unmute and go. I used to love doing these. We haven't had this big a queue in forever. Etoise, sorry. King Bean. How about this? King Bean, rapid fire, go.
Huh?
Let's sit. Rapid fire. Let's go. Let's sit. Yeah, what's up?
All I am going to say is that if you are going to do a private call with Keem, Nick gave the world's greatest advice. Keep that shit recorded, man.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you enter a private call with that guy, he immediately goes on Twitter, completely misconstrues whatever was.
That's why I wouldn't. That is why I wouldn't do the meeting, because I knew he was going to say I quit. I knew it. That's why. Thanks for the call. Burko, rapid fire, go.
Yo, what's up? I just want to say thanks for the show, thanks for everything, and fuck Boogie, fuck him. And fuck
spitting all over my face.
And fuck. All right, thanks for the call.
Cancer for 2 fucking years.
Fuck! Keep it in your mouth, Jesus.
I mean,
Christ.
fuck him.
All right, take care, Boogie. Take care,
Fucking
Boogie.
fat guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, right. I miss doing these. These are really
He said fucking fat guy.
Chris Lynch, you're on the air. Chris Lynch, you're on the air.
He will always be a gem. He will always be a gem. He will always be a gem.
Yes.
He will always be a gem.
Yes, I see. I suppose. How was it? King Lux. I think we're running out. Mr. McMack, 11. Go.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
No.
I just want to make sure. I had a couple of questions, but I'll ask one.
Go.
Was there any true bad blood with Boogie on your side?
I mean, he was annoying to work with, but not bad blood. No, I don't hate either of them, really. And even the cancer stuff I thought was funny. No, I don't do bad blood. I don't think he likes me as much as he says he does, but no, there's no bad blood. No, not at all. I didn't even get mad at him when he went on his little rant the other day because I knew it was coming out of his mouth. I was like, how do you get mad at somebody? I was like, I know what he'll do for money, which is anything. There you go.
What,
right.
Boogie?
Yes. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that guy's a prostitute, dude.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good one. He'll do anything.
Given all your past experiences, Muda, do you think you hate Boogie or are you friends with him?
Oh no, I absolutely despise him.
Yeah, you really do.
Weird. I never got that vibe before prior to this.
You know, I know that just recently came out, right?
Yeah, this is shocking.
All right, Mellow Mike, you're on the air. Go, Mellow Mike.
I just watched Joe Dirt last night, and I'm thinking about Keemstar being like Brandy is a little bitch, Brantley and Brantley. So it's like I heard this letter. It was a dear Boogie, if Tommy calls, don't tell him he's fired.
I suppose.
I'll be back in a few days.
Yeah, thanks, Mellow Mike. I appreciate it.
Well, if that proves one thing, delivery means everything in everything you do.
Chill Force, go. Chill Force, you're on the air. Rapid fire.
3.
Yeah, that's right.
Gone.
Quick late. Let's see if Quick Late's quick. Quick, you're on the air.
Hey, yo, I just want to say that you guys did a good job, Feltz and Keemstar. Hopefully you guys get Cyrex to be a next guest on the show or whatever in the next future.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys got to get Cyrex again. Just heads up, bro.
Well, they can
you
get
gotta,
Cyrex. I'm afraid to put Cyrex on my channel. I don't want
to. No, don't stream him. Don't stream him.
Yeah.
Like, don't stream him.
Yeah, he takes his dick out and stuff.
Yeah. Just don't do that
I
shit.
did. I did like
yelling.
I did like yelling at him. It was really satisfying. Yeah.
It was great.
Fantastic. Take care.
All right, y'all take it easy, man.
Peace. Who's it? Do we have this guy? Kingslayer, you're on the air. Go. Rapid fire.
Yo, two things real quick. Okay. Keem, this man is fucking money, you fucking bitch. And Hard, can you say big ups Bailey real quick? Just real quick.
Can I say what?
Wait, what?
Mudahar, say big ups Bailey and I'm out of here.
Big ups Bailey?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Apparently we missed it. The last guy that called in was listening to porn right when you pulled.
Yeah, I thought so. I didn't know to say anything. STL, you're on the air. Good for him.
Hello. Shoot, I can't hear you guys. Hold on.
Sound like Mudahar. Go, it's rapid fire, bud. You're supposed to have your shit together and ready to go. 3.
Shit.
2.
Shit.
1.
Oh, fuck, I didn't hear anything.
RH, you're on the air. Go. Rapid fire. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, I think Pooh Shift, you're on the air. Go. 3. That guy just came in. Go. 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Rapid fire.
Okay, so Tommy, what was your role in assigning what perks go to which memberships for Lolcow Live?
0. I didn't want it to go to 10 personally.
That's crazy. Keem didn't say that. So what I've noticed is like my next question is it a marketing strategy to do constant rug pulls as to which memberships get to do which? I
have no idea.
So
I didn't like the, although I listen, I benefited from it. I didn't like the idea of it going to 10. I thought it was too much. But I don't make the decisions. I think it's really clear now, like what the situation is. I don't make the decisions. I never was in charge of anything. Maybe just on live show on a stream. That's it. You know what I mean?
Right. I thought so, but like last night with the membership stream, so you can check like I think Lolcow Live, Brady's Twitter, and maybe Keem's Twitter, and as well as the YouTube channel page. They said like, hey, here's a stream for memberships. You can come talk to me and Boogie. It's like, great, whatever. And then me and about 100 other people were in peasants. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's quiet. And then you hear Keem and he's like, oh, sorry, guys. You got to be in Cash Cow or this or that.
I don't know. Oh, boy.
So I'm
so glad.
My face,
I'm just glad I'm out of there.
And then.
Well, guess what?
So it's just like, is it like a common thing? Because I noticed that happening during the last couple streams on Lolcow as well, where it's like, oh, you got to do this perk. And then you go get that perk, and the Keem's like, you know what? Bring in the fucking peasants to do this as well. It's like, what's the fucking point in doing that?
I don't know. I wasn't aware of that. I don't know any of that. I thought the thing was too expensive, and if that's going on, I could totally believe you. By the way, it's $5 for my membership. Have a nice one. Take care. I cannot get through all of these. A regurgitator.
It's fucking core keeps spamming it.
Regurgitator, go. No, of course, stop.
Long-time Margaret Thatcher fan. First-time IRA victim. Tell me what ended the same way as the baited podcast.
Am I telling you? Did it say in the same way? Not really. Because I'm not that pissed off. I just want my money.
It was a fucking joke.
I don't know. I'm getting tired and sweaty. Does it look it? All right, sorry.
You gotta go to bed anyway.
I'm done. No, I'm going out. Fuck that shit. I'm going.
Oh, I thought you
I'm
had
going. Almost 3 hours. Now I got to read the thing. Hey, guys, that's enough. I think I got as many as I possibly could. Call back.
If you really wanted, you could pull them all in here at once and just watch what happens.
No, no, I don't. I want to read. I want to read the generosity that people gave me.
Shop the point, bitch.
Mr. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Let's see. 3 is okay. Monkey Hugo became a Patreon. Thanks so much. $10, so he'll be right at the end of every stream. Lee Barron, $5 on Patreon. Thanks so much. Tippy Savage. It's all is right after your cat dies. Thanks, Chippy Savage. Chill Force. Good on you for not bending. It hurts Keems a lot more than me. And I can't believe he doesn't realize that, but whatever. It's trying to win. It's all a game. It's insane to consider the conversation with the guy who clearly isn't acting in good faith. No, I'd be out of my mind. I used to hate you on lolcow, but it really grew on me, and I'm really sad to see you go. Love you, Tommy, and love your streams. And I have to say, look, I hope a lot of you guys are probably pissed that I left or what have you. Maybe you thought I could take the bullet. I'm sorry I couldn't, and I'm sorry I disappointed you. I can't be anything more than sorry for disappointing you, because at the end of the day, I have to draw the line somewhere, or I'm just like Boogie and Wings. I used to. Oh, okay, that's the. Thanks so much. 10 tipped. Number 10. Abby Blackburn, $50. Thanks so much. Jeez. Riley, $5. I'll follow you wherever you go. I like the dynamic Wings and Boogie. I like the group of podcasts and formats in general. I'm super down for you, Willie, whoever Smackle Dagle is, and Tommy W forever. Thanks so much. Hope you give the new stuff a try. Keem's Pocketbook. Hey, Tommy, how do we do a chargeback? Buzzley, 15. For someone who constantly says you're not a lolcow, Keemstar sure does scream like a fucking pig. Try to get your bag, Tommy. Don't let the gnome bend you over. Thanks so much, Biggest Blunder, who just got in there. Now we're going. Oh, bye. Muda didn't say goodbye. Did he say goodbye and I missed it?
No, he was muted. I think he had to bounce.
He had to dip.
He had to dip. He had to dip. All right, let's do the supers. You guys are super generous, so I got to read them out. Dun. Got it. So looks like a Daniel. Whoa. Holy shit!
Listen, fuckhead.
Thanks for becoming a member. I do appreciate it with you. Normally, by the way, if you ever take your membership and you sync with
Discord.
With Discord, you can get after shows. Usually after so when things cool down, maybe we can do this. I stand with Super Straight. Stand with time at Hellbet. K said it's like a normal job. Should pay severance. Good point. Insomnia Al. Everyone unsub from lolcow Live. I don't know if it's legal for me to say that, but I can tell you to fucking pull your membership. I think I wouldn't give them their money. Tell them to pay them when you give my money back. Because here's the thing. You gave me that 25% of that money, and he kept it. Thief if he doesn't pay me by the end of the month. Ren Ula, like I wrote that chat, I can design you a nice shirt and keep the profits. Keem can rot. Maybe. You stayed up way late later during the first cancer stream to host it. Also, jobs pay vacation time, cheap star. You deserve to get paid. Thanks so much. And you know what? Even if I don't get paid, this is nice. I appreciate it.
Looks like Keem deleted the tweets.
He deleted the tweets.
That's what Optimus just said in chat.
Not going well. Like, he's done this to himself. It's totally done. It's totally self-inflicted. None of this is necessary. This is nickels and dimes to a rich man.
At least we got one of the screenshots.
Yeah, panic button. I look pretty fucking. Another thing, Keem, you look pretty fucking rattled in that first stream, and then you had to do one in Discord. You're probably gonna feel this for some fucking time. Why don't you put yourself out of your misery? And you know what? Now if you pay, you're still gonna get some shit for a while. And you're really going to wonder why you're still getting hate. None of this is necessary. It was all a power play on your part. Didn't work. Too bad.
Oh, it's all gone. So much for that confidence.
Dumbass.
Listen, fuckhead.
Let's see.
Dude, he thought he finally had one of the vacation stuff. And then he's like, wait, fuck, I took vacation the month before. Fuck me.
Reactionary. I want to say reactionary.
Well, and then he thought you only did one stream in July when in actuality
I didn't know I did more than one stream in July.
Fucking dumbass.
Sorry. Yeah, because I was subbing in for him, so I was doing them like twice a week or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. This happens. Keem's show
fuckhead.
won't last, to be honest. It'll go away like his hair. Winter Gaming, $2. I still think my theory is correct. Ian Sharp, call the podcast some ordinary gooners. It's kind of funny. Shidsnick, Billy the Fridge is a stream Monday and he would do the podcast with you. Billy the Fridge is in stream Monday and said he would do the podcast with you. Which podcast? The with what's his face? I don't know. He's doing. Do
you have a clip of that?
He's doing. He's got an NDA to sign. I love Drunken Pants. Show won't be the same without you, and Keem refusing to pay for work done is bullshit. Thanks so much, Paul. Plus, Lone Survivor. Why do you live in Germany if you're American? Well, you can live in other countries if you're American, and I am an ex-soldier. And I just loved making German babies. Billy the Fridge said Monday on his stream he wants to do a podcast with you.
Listen, fuckhead.
I guess I'm in. I'll talk to Billy. Billy can call.
Oh,
Billy.
Riveter just sent me a tweet as well from Keem. I'll forward it to you. Sorry, I'm interrupting you so much.
Sure.
But...
It's all right. It's your job, I guess.
Yep, just forward it through. So he deleted all of his tweets.
It should be around $6,000.
Oh, he deleted the Reddit post too.
Oh my god, what a fucking
Let's see. A
noob.
normal pay schedule, we pay the 25% of the month of July. There you go, guys. Thanks.
Listen, fuckhead.
I'll screenshot this for you.
Yeah.
Screenshot.
Not bad.
Well, we'll see.
Just under 3 hours.
We'll see. There you go. And it's because of you. It's because of you. And see, and here, guys. Here's one thing I really want to think. Like this is like not exactly something I'd want to do. It does put me a little bit of risk, but this is what I had to do. All right. So thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much. And it's the only. You shouldn't have to get your money this way. You should not have to get your money this way. But this is what have to happen. Talking to Clown today, he says, "I think you'll get paid." And I think he'll finally turn around and get paid. And I said, yes, he will get paid. If he thinks he has the cloud capital not to pay me, he won't pay me. If he doesn't think he will pay me. You're right. And that's what I needed to do. And believe me, winning my audience is not going to be a fucking weekly thing. I hate when people do it just because they feel a little offended or criticized. Won't be doing that. So thank you. Let me read the rest of this horseshit. It's not horseshit, it's cash. Remember when we all shit on DSP for not wanting to work with Keem? Good point. Winter Gaming's is he permanently on Keem Casino DSP? Hello?
No, they just got him as a feature.
Oh, okay.
Apparently the way they convinced him, they were just like, "Come on, King, you're so smart. Come and talk to us, King." And that's all it took. And he was like, "Oh my god, wow, they love me." And he went on. Because he's just as dumb as the people he fucking yells at. No shocker.
Really? Oh man. Well, he did me a favor.
So maybe that's all it takes. Come on, we want to pick your brain, King. Come on, shot for the point, King. Come on, DSP, you're a king. You deserve to be treated like a king.
Well, good for them. It was a good pickup. He looked like he had a big smile on his face when I saw like the still picture. He's like, "This is great."
I'm a king.
He did with the Zoe Burger ones. Winter Gaming. Demonetization animation seems the only way to get paid is to fake cancer. Yeah, good point. I bully tipster. Play the game. This guy touched into head. I'm sorry. Nerd angle. I didn't play the game. Let's see. Here's my here's my $4.99. Actually, you paid me $9.99. That was going to lolcow.
Just read it.
Oh, going to lolcow.
Do you have a
Great.
clip
Thanks,
of that?
Nick. And our membership meeting. Thanks so much. $50 SFTP game night sometime. Yeah, well, I have a lot more time. So there you go. Well, there you go. 10 pounds. You shield. Let's see. 10 pounds. You shield. Get your usual cut of July's revenue until the point It stopped working. Crowdfund legal fees to serve a claim. No, I wouldn't be with it. You know what, Sophie? I appreciate the stuff like that, but here's the thing: like, it's not worth $6,000 to be stressed of a legal battle, and I'd probably end up spending more. But I get your anger. Trident, here's to your wage, Tommy. Enjoy lolcow.
Okay, buddy.
Local times. Let's see. Here's to your wage, Tommy. Enjoyed the lolcow times. At least, mate. Okay, I did. El Keem, always want to keep you with your head up. Let's see. I bet he's running around saying, "Yeah, I'm giving him 6, but I really owed him fucking 6.5."
Yeah, well, yeah, he just said I'm being scammed in chat
Yeah.
on the lolcow live one.
Well, you know what you do? Fire up a stream and make yourself a victim, just like I did.
Agent, why the fuck did you delete Keem's chat, you fucking moron? Don't delete his shit.
No, when I get paid, he's banned till I fucking get my money, by the way. I don't give a shit.
That's the thing. So do you want him banned from the YouTube chat as well?
Yes, until I get my money. He's banned. YouTube chat, no. Dude, YouTube chat, no. YouTube chat, no.
That's what I'm saying. YouTube chat,
YouTube chat. He can do whatever he wants to YouTube chat. I don't want coming in here and fucking spamming my shit. He's banned until then.
I love that full just screaming I'm being scammed. Yeah, it didn't work. You thought you had an angle, but then you lost it very, very quickly, and now you're paying up. That sucks.
Yeah.
Guess you got to do your job.
I just came for a month and a half of vacation. That's his new. He overpowered me with his crazy big audience. That's going to be his new move. Is that it? You know, like last week I was a big loser and a lolcow, and this week, I can't believe he did this. I had to.
Oh my god!
He was going to ruin my career. You know,
dude, I would love that. 2 days prior, you're being thrown off for being small and having no pull, and then the day after, he's swinging his audience on me. What was I supposed to do?
You guys scammed me out of money.
It's like that. It's like that.
Keep it up. I'll say you stole $500 from me. How about that? Just shut the fuck up and pay me, and then you won't have to hear this bullshit. Latchkey Goppa, Mel Brooks is ashamed of you. Look how live. Rogue, $9. Appreciate it. I'm kind of behind. Can you not sue him, Tommy? Don't worry, I won't. Grizzly Bear, 1996. Keem didn't Keem on Boogie shit for meet and greet, and then he did on the way to the party. Am I remembering correctly? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Jessica Pizzle, it really doesn't matter if you were on vacation because the biggest stream brought the most money involved. Thanks so much. Your buddy Bubba. We stand for this. We stand for the TCG. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Bethan Nicola. I hope you get every cent your own. Probably not every single cent, but I'll take my 6K. $20, Tommy. I've always been a huge fan of your content. I've watched you since the very beginning of Lolcow Live. I unsubbed from that show and subbed to SFTP. Shame on how it turned out. You know, it probably going to cost him a hell of a lot more than $6,000 though. You know, unbelievable.
I love watching Keem lose. He can't even lose gracefully. If you look at the thing I sent you, his reply just was, also, I would like to add, I'm being scammed and no one cares. P.S. I hate you.
No. You're being held to account. And we all care. I'm being scammed. I'm not being scammed. It's not your fucking money. It's got to be your money to be scammed. It's my money. $5. Idub's right. Keem's a snake. Yeah, sure. $2. That's Jack Walker by Juvenile Stacks. Get off the train tracks and pay up, Keister. Boogie, not paying for work is communism. Yeah, that's true. Strictly Patrick.
Sorry, could I just also point it? I mean, Keem will probably hear this now, but
Sure.
you're still on the lolcow's Twitter as being a host of it.
I don't give a shit about that. They'll get around. Get to it, Keem. Get cracking.
Yeah, come on. It's taken long enough.
Keemstar is taking food from Tommy's cat. And that's why she died. It's Keem's fault, my cat. I should do that one. I should really. I should go back to my old apartment. Keemstar starved my cat. Maybe we should just do the whole month of like Keemstar joke fucking thumbnails. Keemstar starved my cat. Tommy versus Cyber is Peak Lolcow. That was a lot of fun. Boogie, thanks again. Rogue, another $20. Appreciate it. Do you think this is Keem's way of forcing drama to keep riding the Boogie's fake cancer? No. I explained that before in the stream. I'm standing with Tommy on this. Wings and Tommy's were the only reason I watched Lolcow. Fuck Boogie and Keemstar. Crowstar ended up on the right podcast in the end. Yeah. I don't know if he sees the irony. Chopper Dave, what vape do you use? Rand N. I can't get new ones because the stupid fucking phone app with my bank is not like corrected, so I can't even order new ones. So I'm gonna start smoking again. Yeah, Cats are flocking, $5. Call the Smackle Dagle show. Dinner at 5. Dinner at 5. Interesting. Panic Bug, $5. Smackle. Hey guys, welcome to lolcow 5.
Do you have a clip of that?
Welcome to
lolcow
5. Tumor. Tommy, I have a proposal. I latch into your liver until you get paid, since faking cancer is the only way to get paid. Faking cancer and then throwing a fit. Said, telling him pay me. I like this caller. Sounds like Jorge. Morning After Kill is in chat. Keemstar owes him money from Fortress Craft back in the day, and can attest, should bring him in if he wants to call. He was on lolcow at a point as well.
Hey, buddy.
Let's see. Keem didn't like how much you vape yesterday. Meanwhile, he's huffing oxygen. You know why he did that? Because people bitch about my that's not being able to read the room. People people bitch on lolcow because it's fun to bitch, right? Like, oh, Tommy, you vape too much. He looks at that as like, maybe if I say he vapes too much, the people that fucking will really start hating Tommy when they're really just saying it to bust my nuts. But he doesn't understand that because you can't bust his nuts. Okay, by the way, that's what you missed if I got back on lolcow Live. I was going to start busting his balls. Bet he couldn't have handled that. Tommy W. Day every day. He's either gets real. Thanks so much. Lucas, Morning After Kill. Keemstar owes him money. Fortune Craft back in the day. You should bring him on to see if he wants to call. That's all right. Morning After Kill. Strictly Patrick, how dare you go to a planned vacation while Boogie's lying about everything and Wings is looking at BBC. And I quit. You're fired. Keemstar logic. Yeah, I knew I was fall into that fucking trap. Chill Force. You did the right thing. The only language Keems understand is public pressure. Yeah, I'm sorry. And by the way, I don't like this way. And I've criticized tons of YouTubers for doing it. Tons of YouTubers for doing this kind of shit. And you can overplay your hand even if you're in the right. Believe me. Hey, it's Lissy. Membership pulled. Thanks so much. How come you guys never went after Keno's Casino on lolcow? I'll tell you exactly why. Because they're not up for it. And that's Wings and Boogie. It's just not it's just not their thing. They go on you guys hard constantly, but when you guys went to war with PK over nothing, I wouldn't say we went to war. That was ball busting. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on in Keno Casino half the time. I do think it was a good move to pull DSP though. That was a really good move. And while you're at it, don't forget Rice comes to Lowe's Clown 10 G's. That's true. Knights, thanks so much. Sleepy said the other one. Hey, it's Lissy said. Membership pulled. I just want to make sure. Brandon, shout out Tommy C. Thanks so much. $5. Shelbturd. Keemstar guy sounds like a real jerk. $5. Thanks so much. One awesome trucker. $20. Don't forget Minecraft Monday, Fortnite Friday. What Keemstar? I think they went after him on that though. Friday Night Fortnite was pretty good. I never said he was a bad idea guy. Harambe Jr. Where's unemployment, Keem? Yeah, we don't do that. Okay, buddy. This is not like a real business. A pod with Smackle, name suggestion. Ground beef. I don't know if I get that. I want to call it Wally and the Retards. I don't know. I don't think that'll go. No Mega, $5. Thanks so much. Neon Treon, $2. If you negotiate, you will look like you won. Yeah, I kind of realized that. I kind of worked that out here. Luxon Reverse. I didn't know who you were, Tommy, until I watched lolcow. You made me laugh a lot. You should be paid for the biggest stream in the history of the century. I wasn't the biggest stream member, I don't think, but it was definitely big. Slaps. Never donated to lolcow because I refused to put money into Boogie's pocket, but I have always respected you. Thank you, Slaps. Janelle M, $2. Here's the support. Tommy Keem is unhinged. Thank you for the support. Tornadoes don't stop spinning. $5. I bet Keem dips his Oreos in water. That cheap bum. Spill Pilot, $50. Keem, actually, I think he breaks down to 5 though. Keem argues semantics over how Tommy should get paid is retarded because Keem made the decision out of spite after approving the vacation. That's true. Harambe Jr., $2. Pay it all or none. Stu K, $5.99. Turns out the one true thing Boogie said is to CoffeeZilla that Keem doesn't pay his employees. A rum for breakfast, $2, but Tommy doesn't have to pay your shares. Thanks so much. Captain Poofers from Riveter. Tommy was there for 7/9/24, 7/10/24, 7/15/24, with 7/10 being the biggest one with Boogie versus Destiny. I guess I figured that out. It's 2K, $2. Keem will always be bald and Tommy has hair. That is true. It's not his fault. What can you do? Pissy Bob's $5. Keen loves to talk shit about show. I can't wait to see the numbers on Drama Alert's return. He's going to lose Zoomers from Snapchat. Hey, mine. Totally wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth the money. It's a losing proposition. Ron for breakfast again, $5. Christ Ray, supposed millionaire, quibbling over $2,000. Keem, if you're broke, boy, just say so. I'm going to say this, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it did come up among the cows. So we did wonder how much money he was making. Because he did seem to be way too interested in our stuff. Because he did say to me, he's like, look, I just want to get this going. It is weird. I don't know if he's broke or not. I don't care if he's broke or not, too. $2. Make He-Man start commenting on Love Cow live stream. No, I think we're going to separate that for a while. F those kids. If I can't handle this on my own, then it's time to go away and die. F those kids. They need a firm father figure anyway. $5. Jessica.
Do you have a clip of that?
Matt Style. Thanks to Dr. Zhivago. Look here. Listen. Tommy always comes out on top. Thanks so much, Zhivago. Former staff member. Well, actually, current too, but, well, he's kind of retired. Matt Style. Boycotting the show the way they treated you. We'll be watching every stream that you put out. Thanks, Matt. I hope you enjoy them. I would do the right thing. We also do game streams here, too. So we do this on game streams. $10. Spoops. Too scared to call in, but I do want to say I think you're great. I think this won't end until you get the money. Well, I'm done bitching about it. The game player, $5, blows my mind. Okay, the guy who faked cancer gets more respect from the gnome than you. Godspeed and your Devil Trippy Savage, $5. They're coming to take me away podcast. The Coming to Take Me Away podcast. We might get in trouble with that because of the song. But that's, I kind of like that. Biggest blunder. Cute idea. $2. Love the content, Tommy. Tommy Seaman. Thanks so much. And that's it. We're done. And I'm exhausted.
Pats.
So it's hookers and coke tonight. See you later, everybody.
Pats.
Okay, buddy.
Pats.
Pats are the most. Pats are the only ones we guarantee are being read. Get it so you can relish the fact that you won. Is there going to be a bar open when I get out there? I'm going to have to get dressed. God damn it. I might take a fucking shower. That sucks. I am sweating like a pizig. I wonder if they'll let me in that fucking bar without... Because they were throwing people out with fucking shorts. Yeah, I'm going to have to put on pants. This sucks.
Fuck that.
You know, this time of day, if there's some people with shorts in there, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. It's only midnight now. Oh yeah, that's right. I got to do this. I figured this out finally. You flipped to creator. Yeah. It's because they changed it. I didn't realize that. And here we go. The Patreons. They're the only ones that are guaranteed read on any one Shot from the Point episode. Just want to make that clear. Oatbag, Menson, Abby Blackburn, Ashley B, Billion Bones, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Everborn, Final Flash, Latchkey, Gotboy, Little Manly, the new one, Monkey D. Hugo. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Monkey D. Hugo, Nesquik, not your typical mom, Panic Punk, Reynolds Hughes, Taylor D. Another new one. Mario Contoris is subscribed. You guys get read in no matter what. You're guaranteed. Tommy C's Cat, Trippy Savage, Irish, Genie.
Hello.
And who's this? And Pilkington.
Hey.
Oh, stop it. I'm done. That's it. That's the pit. That's the pass.
We're ending. It's over.
I appreciate everything and all that good stuff. Enjoy. Follow me at Tommy C SFTP for the announcement of the next Shot from the Point and all the other stuff that we're doing around here. Thank you and good night. Stay tuned for live. And we'll also have after shows too, where we watch murder documentaries and laugh at them. Bye. Great stream.
Hey, Tommy.
It was great. Yeah.